Okay. I'd like to believe everything is in order, ladies and gentlemen, but don't quote me on that. Okay. I am significantly louder than the music. Mudkip's on display in the initial screen. One Mudkip walking, the other two just cuddling and being the cutest things in the world. Okay, I'm exaggerating. What's up, guys? Happy Valentine's Day, or as it is called in my country, El Día del Amor y la Amistad, the Day of Love and Friendship, or as some people call it, the Day of Devotion. Call it what you will. Point is, let's try to be a little more optimistic than usual. And yes, guys, everyone in chat is yapping about it for whatever reason. And yeah, we'll get to it soon enough because, and by soon enough, I mean probably right now, because according to, you know what? Let me see if I can pull out some sources, guys. Give me a moment before I start talking about it. Hold on. Okay, and for some reason, I always forget to do this. I always forget to refresh the chat box and make sure it's actually working. But don't worry, I can see you guys. I'd just rather be able to see what you're saying on the layout, to say the least. So give me a moment. Oh my goodness. But alright, guys, what's up? Hello, Official. Hello, Erica. Hello, Swamp. Hello, Stir. Hello, Lonely. Hello, Ches. Hello... Did I get everyone? I'd like to believe that's everyone, at least that from the people that are actually talking. And with that being said, okay, chat is visible. I guess all I had to do was refresh it and log into Streamlabs. Apparently that did the trick, but... Alright, we should be good now. What's up, guys? Like I said, happy Valentine's Day, so... Nothing too thematic in particular for the stream. I'm more or less going to treat it like a normal stream, but at the same time, the vibes are there. I mean, at the very least, I updated the thumbnail a little bit. I got a little decorative with it, to say the least, but I do have a couple of videos in mind to react to today, and not necessarily for the fun of it, just out of curiosity, just my own personal curiosity, guys. Like, seriously, if I wasn't streaming, I would react to these videos in my own time anyway, so honestly, I get a little more mileage out of ever reacting on camera, and it's more fun to talk about it with you guys. But I do have a couple things in mind, but first and foremost, yeah, the elephant in the room. Let me see if people actually link some sources on Discord. Let me see. You know what? Okay, really the only source we can turn to is the fact that Kevin Sullivan, yep, in my opinion, the Loud House's worst writer, posted on Facebook something along the lines of, it's getting canceled. You know what? Hold on. Let me see if I actually got the link. You know, I think the images will do the trick. The images will do the trick. Hold on. Let me just make sure the Chrome tab is doing its thing, even though somehow it isn't. How much did I even watch of Hilda? I finished it, Swamp. I finished it. It took me a while, but I finished it. All the way up to season 3 and including the movie, because the movie basically is a glorified, the start of season 3, or a debut. Hello, Pixel. Welcome to the stream. Alright, guys. According to Sullivan himself, he shared that the series has ended coinciding with his departure. Okay, I'd rather see an actual image of the post. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find the original post, or in a way that, or at least in a way that's legible before I get into it. Loud House, and you know what? I'm just gonna type this on the Twitter search bar. The Loud House end. Here we go. All right. Let's see. What did the headline say exactly? The Loud House staff writer, Kevin Sullivan, y'all already know him. Writer of One of the Boys, writer of Brawl in the Family, writer of basically the start of Sam and Luna's relationship. The lamest couple on the show, zero chemistry. You know what? I'm not gonna get into it again. The writer of Force of Habits, the writer of a lot of awful stuff in this series, guys. A lot of stuff that this series has notoriously gained a reputation for, to say the least. But alright, according to him, the series has ended coinciding with his departure from Nickelodeon after more than 22 years at the company. Okay, I will say this, I was not aware that he was more or less a veteran in the industry. In a Facebook post, he said there was no additional show for him to transition after the show's conclusion, which, just from that sentence alone, why is everyone jumping to the conclusion that the show's ending? I don't know, but apparently there's a lot of misconceptions going around, especially on Twitter. Really, on Twitter, the biggest thing I've seen is people celebrating that it's ending, and you know what? I get it. I mean, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. This show has way too much of a stigma, but in my experiences, I was able to look past it, but we're not here for that right now. As for the post itself, he more or less commented, I left because the Loud House ended and there was no other show for me to jump onto, Animation is definitely struggling right now. Yeah, you're not helping with your trash tier writing, homie. I mean, I don't wish unemployment on most people, guys. But at the same time, y'all already know how I feel about his work, to say the least. After 22 and a half years, yesterday was my last day in Nickelodeon. From fatherhood to the Exes, to the Fairly Odd Parents, to Danny Phantom, and Tough Puppy. You know what? Let me look up his IMDb, now that I think about it. Hold on. What else has he worked on that I'm not aware of? Am I even looking at the right Kevin Sullivan? He is a writer and producer known for Tough Puppy, The Loud House. Okay, I'm on the right page. Hold on. What else has he worked on? A writer on Tough Puppy, a writer on Fairly Odd Parents, a writer on Danny Phantom. Okay, what episode specifically though? I legitimately need to know. You gonna show me, or you gonna? There you go. No, wait, no. Girls' Night Out, Boxed of Fury. Okay, I do not remember any of these episodes for the life of me. Guys, give me. In my defense, I have not watched Danny Phantom in a very long time, to say the least. Lots of way worse. Okay, Chaz, that's just the tip of the iceberg with everything that's wrong with his fandom, to say the least. Let's see. What did he write in Fairly Odd Parents? Okay, it is way past season 4, so... Okay, I do remember Timmy the Barbarian. I do remember Fairy Idol. What else did he write? Oh gosh, he wrote Fairly Odd Baby? Okay, he was more or less involved past the golden age, more or less. I can't hold it too much against him. I had no intention to. I know little to nothing about Tough Puppy, though. As for the Loud House, well, I mean, y'all already know it. I'd rather not go over the whole list again. What else has he worked on, though? Script and continuity department. Yeah, as far as this biggest show is concerned, yeah, he has really fumbled the continuity department. I'll leave it at that, guys. But anyways, all right, I digress. Sorry for going out on a limb there. But let's see. I've had the most amazing and unexpected and unpredictable career, and I couldn't be more grateful or proud. I certainly hope it's not over yet either. I know the state of animation is dire at the moment, but I've still got... Really? That's your biggest takeaway? That's a takeaway, homie? Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? I do not want to call you homie. It just doesn't sit right with me. I'm glad I'm in the Pacific Rim of the fandom. What does that even mean, official? Yeah, that too, Swamp. We'll get to it in a little bit. Hold on. One step at a time. You think Wishology is better than Channel Chasers? Okay, that is a hot take and a half, stir. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't mean to go all... What's the word I'm looking for? Something nostalgia. Point is, I don't want to go with the whole predictable mentality of, oh, the old episodes were good. That nothing was ever as good as the old episodes, but at the same time, the Channel Chasers, Abracatastrophe, show could have easily ended with those, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. Like, I don't know, man. Sometimes a show just drags on for too long. I'm not saying... I'll give Wishology some credit. From what people have told me, it's actually really good, and I've seen some chunks of it. But I don't know. I'm a little conflicted in that regard. No, I know Pacific Rim is official. I thought you were going for some sort of metaphor. But let's see. Couple days... I think literally the next day, he more or less gave us an update on the situation. Thanks to all my friends who reached out over my last post regarding me leaving Nickelodeon. Just to clarify, I didn't quit. No, you got let go. And the Loud House has not been canceled. I mean, again, why are people... Did people not read what he said before they jumped to that conclusion? I guess everyone's just eager for the show to end, if nothing else. Just to collect blah blah blah. We're still waiting for word on a possible season 10. I thought season 10 was already confirmed. And he made this post like, what, 2 days ago? Because season 10 already started, guys. That Valentine special with Lori and Bobby where they break up, that has a production slot for season 10. So, what does he mean by possible? Was the whole season not green-lit? Like, I am so confused right now. You know what? I'm not too familiar with what's going on behind the scenes, but this kind of scheduling feels woefully disorganized, even by Nickelodeon standards. But in the meantime, Season 9 is done, and despite my best efforts, I mean, we know Season 9's been done, man. Most of not all episodes, every episode, has aired at some area outside of the United States. So yeah, we know Season 9 is done. And despite my best efforts, I wasn't able to convince the executives at Nick to pay me to sit around and do nothing. That says a lot, man. That says a lot. Not the fact that Nickelodeon didn't, more or less let him go. It's the fact that he literally admitted to sitting around and doing nothing. Presumably APD? Like, judging from... Okay, if I'm reading this correctly, there's a fixed amount of seasons set in stone, but nothing past that has been confirmed. And judging from what Kevin is saying here... I'm sorry, Sullivan. I'd rather not refer to industry professionals by their first name, if I'm being honest. Or at least, here's the thing. Judging from what he's saying, or at least the way he's phrasing it, it seems like whatever's ready to get published and whatnot, he had some sort of influence on, so... If there is more seasons greenlit after that, then yeah, we can assume he has zero to no influence in that regard. And I'm willing to bet, just... Y'all already know how I feel about his work most of the time. I'm willing to bet that's definitely going to be better in some capacity. Or, possibly. It's not guaranteed, because he's not the only bad writer the show has, guys. Keep in mind. Taunting Hour, No Such Luck. What other terrible episode is there that he didn't write, now that I think about it? Besides those two, of course. Okay, I gotta think about it a little bit. Hold on. He didn't write Kings of the Con. He didn't write House of Lies. I don't think he wrote Sitting Bull. Matter of fact, Sitting Bull was written by the executive producer as of right now, Michael Rubiner. Has Lenny gone to college? Chaz, I get the feeling, or at least I hope they don't. I get the feeling we're not going to get another time skip anytime soon, if ever. Or at least a permanent one, like we got with Schooled. Like, yeah, Lenny's going to stay a senior, Lori's going to stay an adult, the rest of the Loud Kids are going to stay... I'm assuming they're going to stay in the grade that they're in, because... One, Savino condemned the idea as a whole. Secondly, like, the feedback to Schooled, guys? There was so... Okay, I don't really have too much of a problem with the episode myself, but from what people have told me, yeah, it's not the best episode, let alone a decent 1 hour special, and there's only 2 of them. Although I will say, as far as the other one is concerned, yeah, I mostly did not enjoy Close Encounters of the Nerd Kind, to say the least. Alright, it's 9 balls in the span of 4 weeks, I want to say, maybe 5. Like, I don't know, guys, it's been a while. Like, it could be worse. Give me a little credit, Aura. But what's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright, guys, someone's at the door. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys, but... Okay, people are actually acting surprised. Didn't this episode air in the US about 2 weeks ago? But yeah, spoiler alert, guys. Lori and Bobby have officially ended their relationship. We don't see how it happened. We don't see how it happens. They more or less just skim over it. Just one moment they say, literally in the episode, one moment they say, Bobby, we need to talk. Then we cut to, I guess the next day, and Lori says to Lenny, Bobby and I have broken up. Like, it was... This could have been so legitimately emotional, and they just skipped over everything. They just skipped over all the important details. Like, half of the plot of that episode is just Lenny and Miguel just doing dumb stuff with Lori and Bobby. Like, just watch it for yourselves, guys. I'm pretty sure someone has published it at somewhere on Twitter. I won't say where, because, hey, I don't want anyone getting on my case for piracy. I guess I don't know, Erica. It's the most recent episode, so who knows how long it's gonna last. For all we know, it's just gonna get retconned in the next episode, and then just pretend it never happened? I don't know. At least Sam and Luna are still together. Pixel, that's cap, bro. That's cap. that is a hard cap. If the time skip happens, they will get the cook designs that was in the crystal ball. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're right, Pixel. You're right. You're right. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. The Klingonite. Wait, that's season 8. They're still not done with season 8? Oh my gosh. Bro, how far behind is it? Bro, the US airings of the show, on one hand, they are lagging behind severely, and on the other hand, they're not. So, APD, honestly, I don't believe that this show actually has the balls to commit to the status quo. I said that on purpose. I'm not adding it to the counter. I don't believe this show has the balls to actually commit to changing the status quo. I don't think it's a good move in the context of Lori and Bobby, but I get the feeling it's not going to happen. This show's continuity is as bad as my love life. Oh, Chaz. Guys. I know it might seem like copium for me to be doing this kind of stream on Valentine's Day, but just... there is really no need to be too pessimistic about it. There's a time and place for everybody. Everyone can find their... I genuinely believe that with your heart in the right place, you're eventually going to find your significant others. I'll leave it at that because I don't want to dwell too much on that regard. But anyways, back to the issue at hand. Yeah, Lori and Bobby were broken up. It was terribly written. None of the slapstick adds up. Honestly, guys, if I actually had the time to be able to upload it around the time of Valentine's Day, which is already too late, by the way. Like, if I honestly had the time, I would have made a review of that one episode about Lori and Bobby, and it would have been published today, but I just didn't have the time since that episode barely aired, what, 2 weeks ago? In the time I write the script, I edit, and with the 50 hours of work I put in every day, like, I don't see how it would have been feasible. Maybe next year, assuming it's a relevant topic by that point. Nah. All I know is that that episode was terrible. Terribly written. I didn't feel any emotion. I didn't... For such an unconventional idea of ending literally the oldest relationship in the whole series, like, it just doesn't sit right with me, man. Like, seriously, guys, Lori and Bobby have been together since literally the first episode, or the second episode, I think. Like, it's crazy. APD, honestly, if anyone should have been broken up with little to no respect, it should have been Luna and Sam. But alright, guys, that's the gist of it. By the looks of it, Kevin Sullivan is out. He could get reinstated if a new season gets greenlit, although it seems unlikely. But let's hope. Here's to hoping for the best. Make of that what you will. Y'all already know what the best implies for me. And that implies this guy just... Please, get his hands off of the show's screenplay. I'll say that much. But alright, we're done talking about that. Not because I want to change the subject, it's just, I think we said what needed to be said. You still think their breakup is better than the breakup from Save the Date? Not by a lot, Lonely. Save the Date, and I am working on a review for that episode, guys, mind you. Just, hey, my girlfriend's brother was being mean to you? Oh, I'm dumping my girlfriend. That's it. That's all the criteria. It doesn't match Bobby's character whatsoever, and it happened. Like, Save the Date is... I really wish I would have talked about it more in my worst episodes listing, but... yeah, if I ever do an update on that listing, I think Save the Date is going to make the cut. I'll tell you guys that much, because the more I look into it, the more I realize, wow, Lincoln and Ronnie Ann suck as a couple. Wow, Lori and Bobby are presented terribly. Like the whole episode is awful. None of it makes any sense, and it has no grasp on the legitimate connection between a boy and a girl, at least in a romantic context. Is there any writer on the show that I really trust? I don't know, Swamp. It feels like every writer who's employed by this show, more or less, they've at some point written a mediocre episode at some point. Or maybe even a terrible episode. I would look into it right now, but honestly, guys, I'm a little too lazy. But alright, enough Loud House talk. I'll leave it at this. If the rumors are true and it does get canceled, I wouldn't be surprised, but it doesn't seem like it. Like, it's... considering the whole... apparently... the reason most of this is happening is because the reason there's no confirmation for later seasons is because apparently Paramount is in the middle of some sort of merger with Skydance Productions, and they're basically ending all the studios that work on Nickelodeon shows, except for SpongeBob, because it's a big money maker. Although arguably, we already know the Loud House is Nickelodeon's second biggest moneymaker, so it might get spared, it might not. Like, I really don't know what's going on behind the scenes to be able to make a decent conjecture. So, if it goes down, then, oh well. We're never gonna get any sort of real emotional closure with any of the characters. But at the same time, was it really anything worth respecting nowadays? Like I've said, guys, Season 3, peak of the franchise, but as the seasons went on, it started sucking so much to where I almost don't feel anything for it. More or less. We'll see how things go, but I'll leave it at that for now. Nick is too greedy to cancel the show? Probably. Official, why is that even, why did he, guys, Girl Jordan, I want to say in collectively and in total, she's only had like 50 seconds worth of screen time overall with actual speaking lines. So I don't know why people give this much of a crap about her, if I'm being honest. Like, no. Like, I don't know, Devin. I would say Luann and Benny was actually done pretty well. Ironically written by Kevin Sullivan, and probably the only plot element in the whole franchise that I actually respect out of him. That he actually wrote himself. Which is a little ironic because the other couple, well, y'all already know how I feel about that. But alright, guys. Today, Tunchi uploaded, and then I was hit with the realization. February 16th, 2016. President's Day 2016 is the same day that Gravity Falls' finale aired, and y'all already know how I feel about Gravity Falls. Favorite animated show of all time. I remember where I was that day, to say the least. Oh my gosh, there's 24 people in chat. Holy crap. I didn't even turn the thumbnail's not even bait. Why is there so many of you in chat? Holy crap. Thank you guys so much. Okay, is it just me? Okay, I thought the stream was buffering, but no, it's just my mobile app. But alright, guys. Here is Tunchi talking about the end of Gravity Falls 10 years later. Wait, when did this show start? This show started in 2012. Holy crap, has it really been 4 years since I uploaded that retrospective? Wow. Time really flies, man. Time really flies. Almost 4 years. Yeah, Pixel, I've said it once, I'll say it again. People pair Lincoln with any living, breathing female. Sometimes regardless of the age gap, and I'll leave it at that, because y'all already know how messed up the internet can be sometimes. But alright, guys. Let's see what Tunchi has to say. Money! Wait, what? Wait, what? Gravity Falls? Yep. Gravity Falls is a big money maker for him, so yeah, I get it. You got rent to pay, man. He actually does this for a living, so fair. Money!
Wow, can you guys believe it? The ending of Gravity Falls turns 10 years old this month.
Holy crap, it's actually been a whole decade. It's been a whole decade since I cried my eyes out.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Yeah, I get it, man. We're old. I get it. I do believe it.
You're going to die soon. Apologies if I end up talking fast in this video. I am recovering from surgery, and I would like to get this recording done as fast as possible.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Oh, an appendix surgery. Yeah. Oh gosh, haven't been there, but I know people who have. Ooh, I wish you a good recovery, man.
Oh, it's a running joke at this point.
Is it too quiet? Hold on. Let me hear the playback real quick.
Constantly talk about Gravity Falls whenever I'm given the opportunity, but
I'd like to believe that did the trick, official, but even then we have subtitles that are mostly accurate. Keyword, mostly.
I think I can safely cash in my Gravity Falls card given the occasion.
Yeah,
really has.
You really can. Honestly, I'm surprised it didn't occur to me as well, considering that I made a whole video for the 10th anniversary a while back. And by a while back, I mean almost 4 years ago. Holy crap, man.
Almost 10 years since Gravity Falls left our lives and things were never the same ever again. I've been said a million times before, but the impact this show left on people was immense.
Yes.
4 strong years of laughs, twists, and turns led to a viewing experience not many Disney shows can offer you even to this day. 4 years seem—
Yeah. Dare I say it? Alex Hirsch peaked with the show, and he's never gone higher. Make of that what you will.
It's like a really insignificant amount of time in retrospect. That kind of time just flies by these days. It feels like it was 2022 just yesterday, and now what? I got taxes to pay the moment I wake up. It's
oh, gosh. Oh, this is too relatable, man. One moment, I'm just sitting One moment I'm just sitting on a bed frame watching the finale of a TV show. The next I'm working full time and paying taxes. It is what it is, man. Such is life.
Bullshit put me in Mabelland, but despite the show only airing for 4 years and having 40 episodes, it just felt substantially longer, likely.
That is so crazy to think about, guys. In just 2 seasons, in the span of 4 years, so they were really spread out more or less. Like, it's crazy how much of an impact this one show with such a minimal amount of episodes had an impact on animation as a culture. Like, it's so crazy to me.
Due to how much of the viewing experience while the show was still airing comprised of having shadowy meetings with your local
Yeah, Swamp, I know. It's almost 4. What I'm trying to say, it's almost 4 years old.
schizophrenics on Reddit trying to figure out the significance of the bandage on McGucket's beard.
Hey, why does my beard have a bandage? Does that even make sense?
It doesn't.
Why has no one pointed that out?
I mean, you are, my guy, you are literally insane. There's a reason it doesn't make
There
sense.
were riots in the street over this, I assure you, and the finale played a large part in solidifying Gravity Falls' legacy as one of the greats.
If I'm being honest, guys, between Weird Mageddon's Part 2 and 3, I was not under the impression that Weird Mageddon was going to be the finale. Like, between November and February of that time span, I was like, oh, okay, well, I wonder what happens after Weird Mageddon. We're going to explore more in the journal? No, Weird Mageddon is the finale.
Imagine for a second that all of that time spent theory crafting and chasing after every possible red herring and mystery of the show through your way, getting invested in the life.
Some of which I couldn't figure out with a gun to me, guys. Like, seriously, how do people manage to figure out those cryptograms without any sort of, like, seriously? How do people, like, I have so many questions, man.
All the characters and
Very fitting for the show.
following their stories to the very end, only for the finale to.
Oh, nigga!
This happened to my friend named Starvers the Thankfully,
Think about it, guys. It really, a well-written and conclusive finale, it's a rare commodity. Gravity Falls, Avengers Endgame, I can only think of those two off the top of my head.
we do not
Every other show that's more or less recognized in the mainstream networks, like, they more or less fumbled their finale, especially Star.
live in that reality.
Like Star, Game of Thrones, like, there's...
Weird Mageddon.
Has Stranger Things even ended? Apparently it's still going, even though they keep saying, this is the final season, this is the final season. Like, I don't know what's going on with that show.
The free
But what do I know? I don't know anything about Stranger Things, if I'm being honest.
part finale of Gravity Falls, or 4 parts if you live in a third world shithole.
Okay, that is very bold comment, Tunchi.
Like the UK, is widely
Okay, he's being self-deprecating. That's better?
beloved, with each part not only being in most people's top 10 episodes across the entire series, but with Weird Mageddon Part 3 and 4 being considered not just a practically perfect finale to Gravity Falls,
Okay, that is true, Trace. Amphibia did have a decent finale. Credit where credit is due.
but one of the best endings to a TV show ever, animated or otherwise. That's a pretty substantial achievement. Endings are notoriously hard to get right, especially
Yes.
for a show that reveled in mystery and encouraged fans to make their own theories. There were likely
Yeah, especially knowing, like, guys, if y'all have seen all the behind-the-scenes commentary on this show's DVDs, like, there were so many constraints and restrictions placed by Disney to where it is a genuine miracle that the show still turned out as well as it did.
thousands of possible endings in the heads of the fans because of this. And even if some people may have been disappointed it didn't all play out the way they wanted it to, the fact the ending is still
Wait, Little Me, did The Walking Dead actually end? Like, I don't know, guys. I more or less stopped watching it after... Basically, the first season with Negan, it's when I stopped caring, if I'm being honest, just because I really didn't have the time to watch it, and nobody was talking about it anyways.
so universally praised at all is astounding. They did such a good job of this ending. It solidified Gravity Falls' legacy and reputation
Gravity Forces? Oh my gosh, YouTube captions.
as not just one of the best Western animated shows of all time, but debatably one of the best TV shows of the 2010s. I'm not saying that because animation fans only watch cartoons for babies. I know these are relatively mainstream examples, but the best
Yeah.
of Game of Thrones, Black Mirror, Succession, and Better Call Saul are shows that I personally consider to be the best of the best.
Yeah.
I have to highlight the best part of that sentence because we all know what happened to Game of Thrones and Black Mirror as the years went.
Especially Game of Thrones, man.
But the fact the relatively short Disney cartoon that began in 2012 manages to crack into that list, even if it's not first place, definitely says something, right? But anyway, this video isn't made to just glaze the finale of Gravity Falls. You have all likely heard about just how good it is over the past 10 years. Basically, any cartoon YouTuber worth their salt has made a video discussing it in some form.
Including myself. To my surprise.
What I want to do—
It's been a long time, but I'm legitimately surprised that that video actually managed to pop out at some point.
Is fully analyze the impact of the ending, go over a couple critiques a few people have raised about Weird Mageddon Part 3, since I will agree it isn't perfect.
Yeah, there is one or two plot holes, as much as I hate to admit it, and I really hope he does get to them.
In fact, and I don't
he does get to exactly what I'm referring to.
People discussing these issues at all, comparing the ending of Gravity Falls to the endings of the most iconic 2010s cartoons and go—
Wait, they actually killed Carl? What? What? Okay, I mean, that is a bold step, but really? Rick and Michonne left, so the main characters weren't even around for the final arc with... Okay, to be fair, though, if there's any character that didn't... If they had to pick someone that wasn't the lead to finish it up, I'm kind of glad it was Daryl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad it was Daryl Dixon.
Going over how Gravity Falls is pretty much the only mainstream cartoon out of all of them to end in a way that satisfied most people. And finally, I'll briefly talk about all of the stuff that's happened after the ending.
Oh gosh.
From Cypher Hunt, Lost Legends, Book of Bill, etc.
And technically Journal 3, because it does cover what happens at the finale, after the finale, more or less.
And how all of that has solidified Gravity Falls' legacy as one of the best shows of the 2010s. There will be some stuff here that I've covered before, but I think it's worth taking a look back at some of this given, you know, the nature of this video. So I'm gonna stop wasting time and just get right to it.
Hey, hold on. Who composed this? Who composed this rock rendition? It goes kind of hard.
We've all heard the reasons for why Weird Mageddon Part 3 is such a good finale. There's very little need to repeat them, honestly. But I'm gonna do the YouTuber thing, and I'll go for a brief checklist just for cohesion's sake, though. It effectively...
The fact that he has such an accurate perception of a common YouTuber's take on this show.
Wraps up every...
It's a little on the nose, but at the same time, I can respect it.
Important mystery and plot point.
You know, oh yeah, hold on.
A brief checklist just for cohesion's sake, though. It effectively wraps up...
I just realized. Y'all remember this character? The creepy dude who married a woodpecker? I just realized the woodpecker was turned into stone because of, oh my, bro, every time I go back to the show, I notice some crazy detail in one shot that I never noticed before until now. Like, it's crazy how much replayability this show has. It's crazy, man.
Every important mystery and plot point the series had been building up for 40 episodes and ups the dramatic and emotional stakes to the highest they've ever been. It truly feels like a near-perfect culmination of everything the series has done up to this point, from all the returning characters, the Shacktron fight with the theme song playing in the background, finally fulfilling the Zodiac prophecy,
although they didn't really go through with the Zodiac prophecy, but you know what? It was there. It was there.
Final step of Stan's character arc.
I really do wonder, guys, how would this have played out if the Stan twins actually got along and completed the Zodiac instead of the way they defeated Bill? Like, I really do wonder.
Playing out beautifully as he sacrifices himself to stop Bill, and the final scene perfectly rounding out the...
You did get a little wrong, official. A little bit. It's, we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when.
Series' themes about growing up by having Dipper and Mabel leave Gravity Falls and face their futures together. It's exciting, it's emotional, it's basically everything you could have asked for in an ending. But...
Get to it. Come on. Spit it out.
I will admit that there have been a few things about the ending that have bugged me for years, and I rarely see anyone calling attention to them due to how incredible everything surrounding them is. I've only seen a handful of people raise these critiques in a few forgotten Reddit threads, and
okay, is he thinking what I'm thinking?
half the time they're brought up, they're used as reasons to call the finale disappointing or flat out bad.
Okay, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised with Reddit, but it's not that deep, bro.
It's a bit of an overreaction, and likely why I never hear anyone acknowledging them. For starters, as fantastic as Weird Mageddon Part 3 was, it is clearly trying to wrap up things in a way that can be easily read as rushed. Gravity Falls is such a well-paced show overall that any outliers are going to be noticeable, and Weird Mageddon Part 3 is quite a noticeable outlier. It's not badly rushed, it's a well put together episode, but stuff like briefly skipping past Ford and McGucket's reunion, stuff
okay, yeah, that's part of it.
That should have had a lot more of an impact has never really sat right with me. And yes,
like, I'm a little surprised that Ford even recognized McGucket in the first place. Because last time he saw him, he didn't have white hair, he didn't have that giant beard, like, he wasn't slouching, he was wearing a completely different outfit, like, I'm surprised that the moment he got thawed out of the golden statue, he was like, Fiddleford.
I know they amended this in Journal 3.
And yeah, there's also Journal 3, which...
But that doesn't really count when it comes to the show itself. Well, the build...
Yeah, that's the one thing that bothers me about Journal 3. As much as I cherish my copy, guys, some of it feels like it's just there to patch up some plot holes from the actual narrative. Like, for example, y'all remember Love God? Apparently there's a cure to the love potion. It wears off after I think it wears off after a couple hours, and that's how they patch up the plot. The fact that they literally forced Robbie and Tammy into a relationship.
Cypher Zodiac finally being utilized after being teased since the beginning is an awesome payoff. I won't lie, it quickly deflates given how easily it's brushed off. And the event...
And honestly, even for Stan, I do think he was behaving a little too petty for comfort. Like, bro, we're in the middle of an apocalypse. Can your grudge with your brother wait a few minutes? Please?
That leads to Bill pressing the advantage and destroying it is definitely the most frustrating part of the episode.
Yeah, even for Stan, it was just too much.
Stan's argument with Ford does make complete sense, and Ford had a...
Like, it makes sense for its character, but all they had to do was hold it off for a bit.
Coming for a
to where it legitimately does feel rushed.
But it's hard not to see their squabbling here as...
On one hand, I get it. Like, the Stans have to make amends in order for Bill to go down, just like with Dipper and Mabel, but... They really didn't give it a lot of screen time.
Super forced for the sake of giving Bill the upper hand.
Exactly.
And of course, we have Stan's sacrifice. I've always been very lenient in them bringing Stan back almost immediately because it was ultimately the weight of him choosing to sacrifice himself for his family that mattered more than him dying. It was a great way to finalize his character arc. Bringing Stan back was ultimately...
Like, the conclusion was fine. It's just some of the steps along the way were a little flimsy. I will admit that.
Harmless, but the impact of his sacrifice is neutered given only a couple of minutes past.
Yeah. Like, okay, I get it. But again, in Journal 3, they say, oh, it took us a couple of weeks of just re-jogging his memory time and again. It took the span of 2 weeks, but that's not really implied in the show whatsoever. So yeah, it does feel rushed.
Before he regains his memories. If Stan was gone for just a bit longer, I think this wouldn't have been an issue. But Weirdmageddon Part 3 already being a 40-minute special was probably pushing it. All the Weirdmageddons put together already result in a feature-length runtime.
Yeah, you could have a whole movie with just Weirdmageddon, with just a finale.
And while Disney
I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Gravity Falls, I don't think Alex Hirsch would have been able to bargain for a longer episode if he tried, and I also don't think he would have wanted to anyway. It's no secret that the production of Gravity Falls could be fairly stressful.
Yeah. Like I said, guys, a little bit ago, like, he was severely constricted when it comes to his creative liberties.
Alex considered stopping the show at season 1 due to burnout. This isn't to say Weirdmageddon Part 3 was written carelessly or that Alex was trying to wrap the show up as fast as possible, but I can only imagine how hard it was to try and write a finale that wraps everything you've been building up for years in a way that satisfies most people,
let alone cram it into a whole season.
After already getting burnt out just from making the first season. Anyway,
like, keep in mind, guys, as much as I adore the first season, a lot of it isn't too... How do I describe this accurately? Too plot-oriented. Like, for example, the episode with Mabel and the merman, nothing to do with the main plot, more or less. Like, we literally never see Mermando again after that. That whole episode where... The Summerween episode, we never see the Summerween trickster ever again.
These are the...
Like, a lot of episodes, you could cut them out, and you wouldn't miss a thing about the overarching plot.
Main critiques to see get thrown around by a handful of people, and I do subscribe to them myself, but not to the extent that they ruined the episode for me. I would have loved Weirdmageddon Part 3.
It's a little bothersome, but it's not like I'm thinking, you know what, I never want to watch the show again. That was terrible.
It was longer and had more time to pace itself correctly, so these issues weren't as apparent, but frankly, the episode is still...
Yeah, I did, Jeremy. We'll get to that after we're done here.
So fantastic that these problems don't even come close to dragging it down for me, and I think that's really commendable. And I mean, hell, most people don't even bring up these problems. They likely didn't even register with them. I see this as proof of how tightly written this episode is. Because if any other show, these likely would have been fatal flaws that ruined a lot of the impact, and yet in the 10 years since the show ended, barely anyone has brought them up.
Yeah, it's 10 years later, and you don't see your run-of-the-mill Twitter grifter going, oh, wow, this show actually sucked, or anything along those lines, like with other media. Finale comparisons, oh gosh, let's see.
Looking back, the 2010s was home to an absolutely insane lineup of quality cartoons that we just haven't had throughout the 2020s. Not to mention a good number of them were story-driven with heavy continuity between episodes, which did wonders for fan discussion at the time, led to a pretty vast majority of these shows gaining a large following.
Like, to be honest, if it weren't for that whole myriad of overarching stories, guys, would we be sitting in this room right now talking about it? Then again, I'd mostly criticize the Loud House, so maybe we would be, but maybe we wouldn't. Who knows?
At least online. The ones that immediately spring to mind for me are, and I must preface not all of these are story driven, but they did have their moments that allowed for more
Aura, that's cap. That's cap.
discussion. Adventure Time, regular show, The Amazing World of Gumball, Steven Universe, The Legend
No.
of Korra. Yes, I don't like it either, but it was
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for that disclaimer. I was about to lash out a bit.
well received by
Please do not argue about Korra in the comments. Don't worry, man. Twitter's got you covered. Twitter's got you covered.
most people. Gravity Falls, Star vs. The Forces of Evil, My
Oh,
Little
boy.
Pony, Rick and Morty, and DuckTales 2017. All of these shows, with the
To my surprise, guys, I don't think I've ever seen a single episode of the DuckTales reboot. Except for the pilot, that's still free on YouTube.
exception of Gumball and most of regular show and MLP, were usually story-driven. And on top of this, basically all of these shows proceeded to have incredibly divisive endings with the exception of Gravity Falls, regular show, and
Yeah.
Rick and Morty, with Rick and Morty only getting a pass because it's still going to this day. Oh
And it's definitely declined in quality from what people have told me.
yeah, and Gumball doesn't count because they just straight up made another show after
Yeah.
a long hiatus. Now, this isn't to say all of these endings were bad, but it's common knowledge at this point that most of the popular cartoons from the 2010s really struggled to provide a conclusion that satisfied a majority of people.
Yeah,
And I find it
especially Steven Universe, especially Legend of Korra.
fascinating that Gravity Falls was pretty much the only one that could really
As for Adventure Time, I really don't know, because I've never hardly watched any episodes.
hack it. Regular show counts too, but we're not talking about that today. There's a common theme throughout most of these finales, and it's that sometimes they're just simply rushed. Even Gravity Falls' finale was rushed, but as we've already established, they somehow managed to make it work. The
Yeah.
worst example is rather notoriously Star vs. Even
Yeah.
if you're one of the few people that like that ending, it's an irrefutable fact that
Is there anyone who actually liked that ending? Let alone the antagonist, let alone the conclusion, let alone the implications of the lead's resolution?
it failed to satisfy a majority of people, and a large part of that was due to the series wasting its time beforehand and then trying to cram everything into the last few episodes.
Yeah.
Star vs. is a worst case scenario, because the finale was so poorly received that it practically obliterated the show's reputation,
Not the only thing that got obliterated.
and barely anyone has brought Star up in conversations
If you know, you know.
since the finale premiered back in 2019, with a lot of people agreeing that it
I've seen a Goofy movie close enough. Yo, same, Erica. Same.
ruined a lot of what came before. Thankfully, most of the other shows I've mentioned don't have finales that are so bad they retroactively ruin the entire show.
Uh-huh.
They're just kinda divisive. The least divisive was probably Adventure Time's finale. It had
Which I know little to nothing about, but do I mind getting spoiled about it? I kind of don't. I'm not gonna lie. So let's hear it.
fantastic build-up and all the pieces were in play for something spectacular, and it definitely delivered a hard-hitting emotional send-off that pleased most people, but it's hard to find anyone who will tell you the finale
How many seasons did Adventure Time go for? Now that I think about it, because that show's been around since. I vividly remember since 2010, because in 2010 I was watching Total Drama World Tour as a kid, and I remember seeing promos for Adventure Time. How long has it been? How long did it run for? Holy crap, man!
was the perfect send-off the show deserved. It managed to be solid, but still suffered from being rushed. I'm not bringing all of this
Really?
up as
That
an
too?
opportunity to
After who knows how many seasons? Really? Even then?
dick ride Gravity Falls for having
10 seasons and it still felt rushed? Oh my goodness.
a good ending. I just find this really interesting from a fandom standpoint. I grew up with online animation discussion.
I do find the idea of an Little Meese, do I even want to read that out loud? Guys, I'm sorry for what you're about to hear. I do find the idea of an ooh-woo Tumblr waffle spork Disney. Sorry, reading that out loud actually made me a little sick. I'm not gonna lie. Ending the series committing genocide to be kind of funny.
And I was
Uh,
around while all of these shows were in their prime and airing around the same time as each other. There was a lot of fandom overlap between many of them due to the cartoon community being fairly small, and also because when Gravity Falls ended in 2016, a lot of people jumped ship to any other story-driven cartoon that had opportunities for theory
yeah, for me, that was more or less Star. That was more or less Star.
crafting, which was most of them.
It's crazy how. It's crazy how as soon as Gravity Falls ended, I was like, okay, what's Star doing? I was kind of invested, but then they really fumbled it after season 2.
I still vividly remember the constant stream of outrage and disappointment whenever one of these shows would end in a way that failed to deliver on most people's expectations. It felt like Gravity Falls set the bar for cartoon finales relatively early on, and then I
Yeah.
had to repeatedly watch like-minded fans cut from the same cloth as me experience constant disappointment from any other show they jumped to.
Especially with Steven Universe, because it really had a good thing going. It really had a good thing going. At least when it came to a lot of the elements near the finale. Steven goes to Homeworld, he gets away, he finds out Rose's pink diamond, the diamonds show up on Earth. They convince him that Rose is alive because he's got the gem. I'm sorry, Pink is still alive because he got the gem. It had such a good rhythm going, but they just rushed it. Like, I'm not even kidding. The last 5 episodes, like, I don't know. You know, I'll just leave it at this. It felt rushed.
Waiting for that.
Especially when it comes to millennia-old intergalactic tyrants such as the Diamonds.
That one special show that scratches the Bewarb itch on their arms. Again, not a dick measuring contest, but I do think it adds a lot to Gravity Falls' legacy.
Wait, Aura, that's a thing? Sci-Fi has a... Okay, I gotta look this up. Hold on. There, you're pulling my leg, Aura. Krypton TV series sci-fi. What? If I may quote Mordecai, holy crap, it's real. Okay, that was a terrible impression, but oh my goodness, really?
Given it was one of the only cartoons from the 2010s that managed to satisfy basically everyone. Hell,
Yeah.
even the amazing finale regular show had was kinda undercut by how divisive the preceding season was. I know this section is just a bunch of fan.
Like, to be honest, make a regular show what you will, but I feel like most of the time, it felt episodic, but in all the right ways. I never expected an overarching narrative, but it was still a lot of fun to watch. And also, yeah, rest in peace, Pops.
The nonsense, but I can't help but squeeze some of this into the video, given I grew up while basically all of these shows were airing, and got to see the flaws of each ending. I'm currently waiting for the day Rick and Morty finally kicks the bucket, so I don't have to think about this as an adult.
Just like me with the Loud House, Tunji. I guess we're on the same boat. Everything afterwards. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, having a good ending is one thing, and really it's all anyone can ask for from a show they invested considerable time into. You've tied up all the plot threads and character arcs and ended basically
Well, most of them.
everything in an epic and satisfying fashion. Anything more than that ought to be considered crazy. I mean, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it almost feels unnecessary, but the more I looked into it, with this show in particular, I dig it. Like, back when the physical copy of Journal 3 first got published, guys, I was like, why would people want this other than just a collectible? I mean, what is there to say? What it could be in that journal that I don't already know about? Then a couple of years later, I read a PDF of the journal online, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is actually very insightful. I like this. Give me my own copy.
But when it comes to a show like Gravity Falls, we probably should have expected there to be a couple more mysteries to solve once the credits finished rolling. The cipher hunt has been covered extensively, so I won't go over all of the details. If
Yeah.
you want them, though. I
Kind of wish I would have been a part of that, but I live in, keep in mind, guys, even though I speak English very fluently, I do not live in the United States, or even Canada for that matter.
do have a video talking about it for a bit, and there are plenty of other videos going
I mean, nothing's stopping me from using my tourist visa, but at the same time, nah. That's just way too much trouble for a TV show of all things.
over the Cypher Hunt specifically, but it's still one of the most impressive and passionate ARGs I've ever seen. A true tribute to the show and love letter to the fans, putting all those years of code cracking and mystery
I sincerely do ponder, though, who the heck has the time to go out of their way to answer these riddles and actually travel to where they're meant to travel?
solving the one final test filled with a tremendous amount of effort. While there were a couple of snags that couldn't have really been avoided given just how much planning went into all of this, the Cypher Hunt is still unbelievably cool to this day.
All background footage sourced from his
I have
his
yet to find
retrospective.
anything quite like it. I'm no stranger to ARGs, obviously. Gravity Falls didn't invent them, for Christ's sake, but something about it just felt so special. I still think about it to this day, even though my own participation was slightly limited, due to me not living in the US.
Yep, same for me, man. Same for
I
me.
actually want to go to Confusion Hill at some point in the next few years and actually see the Bill Cipher statue for myself. I feel like I owe it to myself to actually see the statue that 12-year-old me went crazy trying to find, alongside the entire fandom. But even though the Cypher Hunt was the big final mystery for people to solve, there was still more Gravity Falls content to come. While the hunt itself was in full swing, Alex Hirsch published Journal 3.
How long was it between the Cipher Hunt and the Journal 3? I want to believe it was around the same year.
Pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. It was the entirety of Journal 3 from the show,
With a couple addendums that canonically weren't in the show just yet.
the gorgeous sketch.
Like, seriously, guys, it more or less goes into details about what happened after Weirdmageddon. Between after Weirdmageddon and before the Pines twins left.
Which is new lore drops and even a bunch of pages from after Bill was defeated.
Yeah. They burn all his memorabilia. They throw it in the bottomless pit. Like, we really go into the psyche of Ford as a character. after the events of the apocalypse.
Successfully adding further satisfaction to an already near perfect ending. Then in 2018, we got Lost Legends.
And also, yeah, Lost Legends, it was actually really fun.
And
It was actually a really fun read.
Of comics set before, during, and after the events of the show that were hilarious, beautifully drawn, and shone a spotlight on characters like Pacifica, who got semi-shafted towards the end of the show.
Yeah. I don't even know how to pronounce the ship name out loud, but Dipsifica is based, guys. Or Padifica? I don't even know what the official name is, but based. I'll leave it at that.
And Mabel, by caving into the demands of a bunch of annoying people online with
yeah, I almost forgot about that until now. Like, there's one segment in Lost Legends that definitely feels like Alex Hurst just caved to the mob. Instead of letting people grasp the nuance behind Mabel, he just caved to the mob that was saying, oh, Mabel is awful. She doesn't grow as a character. Like, is it so hard? Legitimately that difficult to read between the lines? Because keep in mind, guys, a while back, a couple years ago, yeah, I was on the hate Mabel train. I was like, wait, she's such an awful character. But then I looked more and more into it, and I was like, oh, she has reasons for what she's doing. Her causing Weirdmageddon is not entirely her fault, if at all. Like, there was a lot more to it than what I initially thought, to say the least.
Blah 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 blah. Watch my Mabel video.
That too.
Aside, Lost Legends isn't.
He more or less covers more or less my same grievances.
Talked about much these days, but it was a very welcome, if short, return to Gravity Falls that I still pick up and reread at least once a year. It may leave some people.
I would do the same thing myself, but I left my copy back at my parents' house.
Yearning for more televised Gravity Falls content, and while that would be nice in theory, I respect Alex Hurst's commitment to leaving Gravity Falls' story concluded.
And also, it was a really fun story anyways.
Or at the very least, the story of Dipper and Mabel. Alex clearly loves all of these characters, but has shown a surprising and respectful amount of restraint to not dive back into this world.
Yeah, he is. I think somewhere at some point, I want to say 2016, 2017, I think he said in an interview something along the lines of, yeah, no, I don't want any continuations. I don't want any movies. I don't want any spin-offs. No, the story is said and done. Maybe a book here and there, but the story is said and done.
I'm not against any future Gravity Falls content focusing on other characters or expanding on the series lore, but it needs to be done right. 6 years later, it was done right.
It got done even better, I would say.
Out of all of the Gravity Falls projects there have been since the show ended, the Book of Bill was by far my favorite. Again, I have a full video.
The one thing I legitimately disliked, the little bit of lore that the Book of Bill introduced that I legitimately disliked, was just the fact that the reason Dipper and Mabel were shipped to Gravity Falls in the first place was because their parents were going through a divorce, which is honestly depressing. With how believably charming those two characters are, like, I have a really hard time believing that they were raised by parents with marital issues. With issues problematic to where it would warrant a divorce. Let me put it that way. It just doesn't feel like it adds up. I feel like it's just adding drama for the sake of adding drama.
Video diving into the nitty-gritty. It's an incredible book, gorgeously illustrated and filled with Bill Cipher's twisted humor.
Oh my gosh, the freaking frame of Larry King. May he rest in peace. Just out of context, it legitimately got a laugh out of me.
While adding so much to the lore of the
he had such a unique voice, especially in the show, because he actually voiced himself, his own wax figure, in Gravity Falls. To this day, the line, "Llamas are nature's greatest warriors," it still lives in my head, guys, rent-free. It's kind of crazy.
Series, and
I think it's from the credits of the 3rd episode, you know, the one with all the wax figures. I forgot what it was called.
Considerable amounts of Bill as a character that I really appreciated. It's hard to find a way to tastefully resurrect your long-dead antagonist, but
yeah, 6 years later, he's still
found a way, and I applaud that.
What can I say, guys? I'd rather not repeat myself. I'm gonna sound like a broken record.
What made the Book of Bill particularly notable was that it was the first new Gravity Falls product to be released after the insane fan.
Honestly, yeah, Little Meese. Okay, pairing with Dipper, that's its own thing, but she should have been there when the Pines were leaving at the bus station, if nothing else. That's all I'm saying. She should have been there. She should have, I don't know. Just build some more chemistry with Dipper. Like, did we really need a whole graphic novel just to tie that loose end? I really don't know. It's subjective.
And boom, and resurgence in popularity that more than doubled the size of Gravity Falls' fan base once the series was.
Whoa, okay, more than double might be a bit of an overstatement, but I guess the Disney Plus numbers don't lie, if nothing else.
To Disney Plus, with the show only getting more popular with each passing year. You can feel the overwhelming excitement in the air of this release. And
guys, please, if you haven't watched the show, please go watch it.
It was only
I hate to sound like such a shill, especially for a Disney show, but please go watch it. It's just that good, man.
going to get better. For one last time, the fanbase was set alight, thanks to the mysteries and codes contained within the Book of Bill. A truly overwhelming amount of shit to be cracked and examined, on top of a secret website that drove everyone insane for a hot minute. Before we were finally allowed to see the whole thing, a gigantic treasure trove of fan service lore drops the works. The increased popularity of the show made
Apparently, Bill initially considered... Okay, spoiler alert for those of you that haven't seen the show. Apparently, Bill... Remember how he possessed Blandon in order to trick Mabel into handing the rift? Apparently, he considered Pacifica at first. And she managed to turn him down. That would have been so fun to watch on screen, man. But hey, just letting my imagination do the work, I think that's a nice compromise, if nothing else.
Everything around the Book of Bill and the secret website feels so much bigger than everything that came before it. And I think the new generation of Gravity Falls fans are incredibly lucky. Usually when you get into a show years after it ended, there's not really a whole lot of hype or discussion to engage with. But the new generation...
No, she wasn't hypnotized to her. Like, she was going through a really rough patch. She was misled by someone she was on good terms with, someone she thought she could trust. Bill chose Blandon specifically because he was wearing those goggles so he could cover his eyes, so Mabel couldn't see the eyes, couldn't see the yellow eyes. Like, people really tend to undermine everything that led to those circumstances and just jump the gun to say, oh, Mabel was stupid. That's it.
Generation of fans managed to get their Cypher Hunt moment, and I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Since the summer of 2024, things have been relatively
Is that website still up now that I think about it? I forgot what it was called.
quiet, and none of us know if there's any more Gravity Falls content to come soon or at any point in the future. But there's still a ton of excitement in the air, and Alex is clearly open to revisiting certain aspects of the series.
I'd rather he just leave it at that, if I'm being honest. Like, what more is there to say? Then again, I also said that during the finale, after the finale, so maybe there is? I don't know.
With the very reasonable exception of not...
Some of these lore drops, though, like I said, they do feel a little contrived. Like the Pine's parents are divorcing. Apparently, fun fact, guys, Wendy is also bisexual? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Some of it doesn't make any sense, and it feels like it came out of his ass just for attention. But it is what it is.
Making a third season. I don't think we need a third season of Gravity Falls.
Like, I don't know. I feel like he's definitely pushing it if he publishes more work about this franchise after the Book of Bill. But that's just me, though.
But for the first time in forever, we know that receiving more Gravity Falls content is no longer an impossible ask. And so long as it's...
I kind of wish it was. I'm not gonna lie.
done tastefully, I think all of us would welcome...
Like, credit where credit is due. The Book of Bill was a fun read, at least from what I've read of it. But do we need more?
With open arms. It's crazy how this show keeps getting more and more popular with each passing year. I don't say this like at all, but Disney Plus is probably the best thing to ever happen to Gravity Falls, as it's...
Yeah, Disney Plus actually contributing to a show's publicity? I guess you could make the same case for Phineas and Ferb. I guess when it comes to respectable shows of the past, like, yeah, Disney Plus is definitely doing it a service.
managed to dramatically increase its longevity.
Something I never thought I'd say for any piece of media, let alone a streaming platform.
And ensure that it will constantly be relevant, naturally increasing the demand.
Theoretically, Swamps, Alex just randomly said, oh, but Wendy's bisexual. Sure, why not? Even though nothing in the show supports that, she's had like 20 different, specifically male boyfriends. She literally named them, she literally mentioned them by name. But I guess she's bisexual, just because the creator said so. It's some, like, I'm telling you, it is J.K. Rowling levels of contrived. About as contrived as saying Hermione is black.
For more
even though the books contradict it.
False content and leaving the door open for it. Alright, I think that's everything I want to talk about today. God,
yeah.
10 years. That's still insane to think about, man. I promise it.
Stop repeating it, man. On one hand, I want to join in on the humor of, oh my gosh, we're getting old. But at the same time, it's a little cliche. I'm not gonna lie.
This will be the last time I mention Gravity Falls for a good while, unless I literally have no other option for a comparison or something. I get that I talk about this show too much, but
yeah, he's Little Mies. Yeah, nowadays it definitely feels like Alex Hirsch. Most of his publicity nowadays is just owed to him dissing Disney, and honestly, I feel like he could be a little more productive about it.
Can't hide how much I love it to death. I'm kind of running out of things to say, to be honest, so thank you guys for watching. My Kiwami free video is in full swing, so stay tuned for that releasing over the next few weeks.
Thanks for watching this thing that I made. Okay, we'll leave it at that. But I don't know, guys. Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy. But let's see what the chat has to say. Mabel was pretty bad, like even without a lie, a time loop would have trapped people without their Okay, Aura, you're gonna have to rephrase it a little because I cannot understand what you're saying, grammatically speaking. We better accept the fact how old some things get, which I also say for me. Like, yeah, guys. Maybe it's because I hear these kinds of jokes very often, but I know this sentence is gonna seem a little too profound, but just come to terms with your own mortality, guys. No matter how young you can be or how old you can be, just come to terms with your mortality. I'll leave it at that. Like, I'm not saying, I don't mean to be all doom and gloom about it. Oh, death is coming, blah, blah, blah. But just embrace the inevitability, if nothing else. Like, there is a certain way to go at it. I'm not a psychological, not gonna pretend I hold some sort of psychological credentials. But just come to terms with it. Like, I definitely did. I'm well into my 20s, and I definitely have already. So, it's a little bit of life advice, if nothing else. But here we are, guys. How long have we been into the stream, now that I think about it? Holy crap, we've already been at it for an hour, and... Well, I'm not really in a rush. I'm not really in a rush to wrap things up, guys, more or less, just because it's Saturday. I got nowhere to be today. As sad as it might sound for a single dude on Valentine's Day. Do y'all remember when Disney tried to buy a Mexican holiday because of Coco? Did they? Official, I feel like you're capping. I feel like you're capping. I say Mabel's character would have been more appreciated from fans if they wrote it better after Stan's episodes. I feel like she didn't remember that important secret. That's the thing, Lonely. The secret of the rift? Nope. It was only mentioned to Dipper. Ford specifically said, at the end of the Dungeons and Dragons episode, I don't want you to tell anyone about this rift. Not Stan, not even your sister. Like, Mabel had no idea what the rift was. Like, yeah, she probably should have deduced, hey, this weird contraption in Dipper's backpack, it looks important. Maybe I shouldn't give it to anyone. But, again, in her defense, and I'm not trying to justify it, she should have thought it through a little bit more, but at the same time, she was very distraught from everything that just happened. Like, keep in mind, guys, Dipper's leaving her, her friends are leaving her, she's gonna be alone on her birthday, she's leaving Gravity Falls, she can't bring Waddles along with her, she's definitely going through a lot of distress, to say the least, to where Bill, I don't know if conveniently or not, definitely caught her in a vulnerable position, emotionally speaking, to where you understand why she was a little impulsive about it. But I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get into a whole, oh, Mabel is good, Mabel is bad debate, if nothing else, for now. Reminds me of Danny Phantom coming back with a graphic novel. How long ago was that, Swamp? Because Danny Phantom ended in, like, what, 2008? 2009? Okay, Erica, it does make sense. Day of the Dead. Why am I not surprised? But really, though, buying it? Buying a whole... What the frick, Disney? What? I mean, I really don't... Even as a Mexican, I don't really care too much about Dia de los Muertos, but... Really? What? Why would they... Love how we remember the dialogue word for word. Yeah, Nick. That's what I'm saying. It's been... Okay, to be fair, I did rewatch it about 2 years ago, but at the same time, the fact that I remember the lines all this time later, it is kind of crazy. But alright, guys. Okay, Swamp, I did read through the typo anyways. Like, don't fret over it too much. But alright, guys. I kind of want to switch to some Galaxy now. Okay, let me rephrase that. I feel like I didn't convey that well enough. I kind of want to switch to some Galaxy now. Yeah, official, that is a whole new level of greedy. Purchasing... How does one buy the rights to a national holiday? How much does it cost? Can I don't know, man. I am so... That's so jarring to me. How the heck do you purchase the rights to a holiday? What the frick, Disney? You know what? South Park was on the money with their parody of Mickey Mouse. Like, you don't remember a couple seasons ago, South Park was like... Mickey Mouse on South Park was like, wait, what's South Park? Have I bought that already? Okay, I'll buy it at some point. Like, you wouldn't recommend it. Dark Danny is now I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Dark Danny is a what? Okay, according to the writer, not in canon. Oh my god, I hate that kind of interpretation, guys. It just feels so desperate and needy. Like, basically the same reason I dislike the fandom of Luca. Same reason I dislike Soren as a character in Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Like, forget the tragic backstory, forget the legitimate connections. Nah, people only like him because he's gay for Ike. People only like Luca and Alberto because they're totally gay for each other. Like, guys, give it a frickin' rest. Is it so much to ask to interpret something platonically? That's all I'm saying. Not necessarily lonely, it's just that you've... Okay, on one hand, yes, but on the other hand, lonely, you keep insisting that I look at your review. What was it, Lincoln's character? Bro, it's like 6 hours long. I'm not gonna look at that. And I already humored, like, what, the first 20 minutes of it? I don't remember how much it was, but it's probably not happening, lonely. Sorry. Hey guys, today I'm buying a literal national holiday because of our movie. Exactly. How does that play out? I have only watched the one with the purity ring so far. What, the one with the Jonas Brothers? Yeah. It's the one where, I think it's when people were, I think it's the one about China where we see Winnie the Pooh behind bars because of the Chinese someone on the internet said Xi Jinping looks like Winnie the Pooh, so they threw Winnie the Pooh in jail, in Chinese jail. I'm telling you, man, sometimes South Park, they were just on the money when it comes to social commentary, to say the least. But alright guys, let me set up the Switch, and we'll work from there. I will be right back. Oops, wrong tab. Okay, I'd like to believe my mic is still working. Oh wait, did I leave it on? I think I did. Oh crud. Oh crud. What is that slight? Oh, swamp. Yeah, guys, I accidentally plugged in my cable box to my capture card, and I don't know which, and I left Disney Channel on, so what I'm assuming is an episode. What you just heard is what I'm assuming is an episode of That's So Raven. I think that's what happened, and yeah, that's probably what you heard, Swamp. The fact that you heard it, though. Oh, and y'all heard me laughing, too, because, yeah, I was laughing at the fact of what just happened. Okay. Sorry about that. But alright. Black, I have no idea who that is, man. The Intake channel called We Talked to Danny Phantom's new creator? What? Guys, okay. I kind of get it. Butch Hartman is a little crazy, but no, don't discredit him like that. Please, just don't. Just don't, man. Okay, as much of a banger this is, I gotta put it on pause for the sake of the content. Okay, Black, again, I have no idea who that is. Don't just name people off the top of your head and expect me to know who that is. Okay, Black, I still don't care, man. Lay off. Sheesh. Official? Read that again. Say that again, slowly. Okay, you know what? Let me just rephrase what you suggested. You, in terms of sane Loud House fans, your go-to choice is Reddit? Just think about it. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'm being rhetorical. Your go-to choice is Reddit? Rosa head go brrr. Wait, can I make it move faster? Can I make it move faster? Hold on. Oh, I can. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is fun. I know it's a little dark I know it's a little messed up for me spinning the severed head of my queen, but there's a bit of irony in it. Wait, why'd she close her eyes? Oh my gosh, I just realized she's alive. She's alive. She's blinking. Oh gosh. Hold on. Oh gosh, she's blinking. She's still alive. Ah! Okay. What is this stream, man? What is going on? You mean like this, official? Bro, it's just a home button, man. If that's all it takes, then I don't know, man. Maybe you need to work on your instincts a little bit. Ugh. Also taunting hour, Black. It ain't just no such luck. Also taunting hour, Sitting Bull. There's plenty of reasons people dislike Lynn. It's not just a one episode, man. Wait, why is the cloud here? Ah, sure, why not? Why do I get the feeling there's something... And of course the camera won't help me. Great. Okay, I get the feeling there's some sort of secret here. There's a I like to believe the cloud is here for a reason. So I kind of want to look around. On one hand, I want a Gamba, but on the other, I don't want to waste my clouds or my star bits, so no thank you. No thank you. Okay, there it is. There it is. It's just a one-up. Never mind. Wait, am I done with World 5? Okay, there's Prankster. I got the Comet medals. No, wait, there's a Prankster Comet. Let's do it. Okay, I do not understand this layout, though. What's with the pipe and what's with the... Ah, forget it. What time is it, by the way? It's 3:56. Yeah, I've been at it for almost an hour and a half. Okay, I really need to stop slouching, though. Holy crap. Daredevil run. Is that on a timer, or is it 1 health? That's the thing, official. Reddit is synonymous with cringe and terrible takes. Also a bit of plagiarism, guys, because they have published my videos on the Loud Houses subreddit without giving me proper credit. I'll say that much. But yeah, there's a big reason why I just wait. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, there you go. Oh, it's this guy again. So freaking ugly, by the way. Thank you, Pixel. Thank you. I was definitely slouching. I can't tell where I'm aiming, but screw it. It's kind of catchy, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, the angle is so inconsistent with the fire flower. It's kind of crazy. One of my most recent dreams was me living somewhere else with a supermarket near me selling Mudkip plushies that resemble the Mudkips that I have drawn, including some purple ones with crystals. That sounds like a dream come true, Swamp. Although, I guess not come true, but still a dream nonetheless. That sounds like the dream. Oh my gosh, holy crap. You know what? He cleaned out all the spikes for me. Can't be too mad at that. And I failed. Okay, I guess I gotta take out the guns. Assuming I can aim properly. Thank you. Oh gosh. I almost forgot. This is a daredevil run. If I get hit once, I'm dead. Yeah, little PSA, guys. Scroll through Reddit safely. You never know what kind of idiot can influence you. That idiot is definitely not me, though. I'll tell you that much, because I do not use Reddit like that. And hopefully I never will. Don't let your... You know what? Let me put it this way. Don't let your kids use Reddit. We all do, Black. We all do. We all do. Okay. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Wait, why did the fire flower make it okay. Okay, you know what? Just make him aim it over here. There you go. Okay, I see the tech. Don't let your kids watch it! I gotta use that green screen at some point in my videos. I don't know when, but I kind of want to use it. Because there is a green screen at that exact same moment with Robbie Rotten. Rest in peace to his actor, by the way. What was his name? Stefan Karl? He passed away from cancer a couple years ago. Oh gosh! I'm bad at this game. What? Official? No. When? When did I do? No. Just no. What? I don't have the privilege to use Reddit. Don't do it anyways, man. Even if you did. Okay, is there a difference between these balls and the spiky? Do not click. Does that count? Does that count? Does that count? I want to say that counts, but at the same time, they are it's more or less literal. Sure. What the heck? Sure, that counts. That counts. Oh gosh, I'm bad at this game. It counts, you ice head. Excuse you, you swamp head. I'll stick to D. Or if I may quote my homie Felonious Grew. Oh yeah, like that's any better. Although to be fair though, guys, you know what? I'm a little bit hypocritical, guys, because I do use DeviantArt, but it's only to support Boot's work. Nothing more to it. Otherwise, I would not be using DeviantArt in any capacity. Wait, was that it? Okay, that was it. I do get some of my facts wrong on Reddit, but to the point of ridicule, they make your opinion terrible when it's not offensive. Had a painful time. Okay. That's the thing, Lonely. When it comes to the internet, even if your research is a little off, yeah, the internet in general, more so Reddit, definitely, it's never gonna let you hear the end of it, let alone be polite about it. I'll tell you that much. Okay, that took a little longer than I would like to admit, if I'm being honest. Okay, Swamp. On one hand, it's shameless plugging, but at the same time, I literally use the art on stream, so you know what? I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass. Yeah, apparently people do not know that that Gru is just his last name. Like, the only reason I found out in the first place, guys, was because of freaking Watch Mojo. And somehow Watch Mojo knew before I did. Like, I'm telling you, Illumination just doesn't care when it doesn't give a crap when it comes to the world building of their biggest franchise, which says a lot. Although I guess you could argue nowadays Mario is their biggest franchise. Because one movie alone made $1 billion freaking dollars. It's still kind of crazy to me. And again, how much money have the Despicable movies made? Not overall, just each individual one. Because I know the fourth one made a lot of money, even though it really sucked. Alright, back to work. A stroll down rolling lane. I have it official. Okay, I know I hold Gru in high regard, guys, as a character, but I do not watch them. I do not screw with the Despicable movie franchise like that. Not anymore. Like, I have a really soft spot for the first one, but after that, it definitely has problems. I'll tell you that much. Oh, that's what they meant by rolling. Wait, didn't I already do this? I did. No. Okay, no, thank you. But yeah, guys, Gru's first name is Felonious. Felonious Gru. Oh gosh, I screwed up. What the heck? Okay, I was about to say, did I fumble that? Okay, I have got to be really careful with the Joy-Cons here and the control stick. What is it? What is with the... gosh, okay. Wait, does it... Okay, just don't move the control stick. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Okay, I guess I kind of have to at this point. They see me rolling. They hate it. This beam is outdated. Why am I quoting it? Trying to catch you right and dirty. Trying to catch me. Okay, I'll stop. Steady. They call me the bouncer. Oh, gosh, I'm bad. I'm not the bouncer. I am the fraud. Ugh. Okay, to be fair, Aura, the third one didn't do that too. Definitely felt more like his twin brother was the punching bag in the third one. I'm not saying the third movie was good, but yeah, a lot of it feels really forced. Like, oh, you're fired for not catching this criminal, or what, I don't know how, I forgot how it went down. Oh, just remember that the third one kind of sucked. Steady. Biddies are liddies. How am I alive? I should have died right then and there, because I'm this bad at the game. We living? Oh gosh. Can I please stop? Do I have to hit the freaking block? Okay. Lucy is too OP. She's so capable that in the third movie, she has to be subdued. Okay, to be fair, she got subdued in the second movie, too. Although we don't see how that played out either, did we? Like, El Macho grabs her ID, and then it just cuts to Gru again, doesn't it? Huh. You know what? You're not wrong, Laura. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Official, everybody forgot about the fourth movie. It was so bad, bro. More gambling Lumas? Do I really want to waste my precious star biddies on that? I don't. I really don't. Let's keep in mind, guys, I need these for hungry Lumas. As a matter of fact... Yeah, Swamp... Y'all... If y'all thought I hated most of the Despicable Me movies, which I kind of do, don't even get me started on the Minions ones. Yep, I still can't afford it. Sure, let's do the second one. I kind of miss the music, though, I'm not gonna lie. Silver Stars in the Wump? Oh, wait, wasn't there a Silver Stars mission in the area this is based on? Nah, I'm probably tripping. Huh. Yeah, I'm probably tripping. I'm tripping. I know there was Silver Stars in Mario 64 DS, but I don't think it was in this area specifically. Okay, one thing I do remember about the Minions movies, guys, is the frickin'... Apparently for the second one, what was it called? Rise of Gru? Apparently there's a bunch of memes online about, oh, people wearing suits of the Rise of Gru. Like, nah, you're not pulling off the irony, man. Let me tell you. Hey, Stash Man, thanks to you, this place is peaceful again. I've scattered some stars, some silver stars around for you. Go ahead and grab them. You couldn't just put them in one place, man? I mean, you could have just kept them in one place, but I guess you couldn't do that for whatever reason. And they want to see as a cloud power up. Okay, I see why. I see why. Thank you for not being too vague about it, game. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, oops. Please no, Pixel. Please no. That's the last thing I want. Like, that's the one thing I was dreading when I heard Illumination was spearheading the Mario movie. Like, gratuitous Minions Easter egg. Like, okay, in the Illumination title card, I get it. Because it's basically your most popular character. God, it did not feel right saying that, but it is what it is. But in the canon of the movie itself, please no. Please no. Please no. Like, I am of the very common opinion that the Minions are cringe, are freaking insufferable. Get rid of them. Like, yeah, all those stereotypes about grandmas using them in Facebook memes, they're real. I've seen them for myself. I hated it. Wait, can I reach this without spinning again? Oh, gosh. I cannot. Okay. You know what? We got another one here. For reload. Please, someone in chat, tell me you know where that's from. For reload. I didn't do the best impression, but still, come on. It's a relatively unique line. Wait, I think I remember where it is. It's down here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Can I make it with 2 flowers? Okay, no, there's another one there. Swamp. I know it got a couple laughs out of me, but at the same time, oh my gosh. Should I be concerned about that? Y'all saw that too, right? Y'all saw it too, right? Y'all saw that what are those things called? Spider striders? Water striders? I'm not tripping. Y'all saw it too, right? Is this still there? I want to see, but at the same time, I don't want to get myself killed. Hey, it was a silver star over there on top of that cloud. What? Don't look at me like that. I didn't put it there. Yeah, I know who did, man. I know who did. Hello, Tails. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, their mascot, their most profitable quote-unquote character. Like, I sincerely detest the fact that they're so well received. Even though it's, like, I don't know, most of their comedy is just slapstick and not in a fun way. You know what I mean? Wait, where's the store again? I was not paying attention to the cutscene. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was looking at chat. But in terms of Kickable Me and any other YTPs, I don't know if I feel good laughing at that. It feels like that kind of humor. It just feels so baseless. Okay, there it is. I had a feeling. AI movie contest? Tails, that's the first time I'm hearing about it. What the frick? Less contrived in my game interactions. You saved my bacon. Let me reward you with a fight. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, Erica, that's the one thing that always bothered me about the dog in the first one. Like, this does not feel like a Mario character. It just feels like an Illumination plugin. Wait, no. Go back. What was Luba trying to say there? No. Take me back to the ship. What was Luba trying to say there? She had a little speech bubble with a star in it. What's up, man? Hey, you have 7 power stars. That's... I straight up stopped my intergalactic spaceship just for you to make that observation. You deserve that. You deserve that. All right, let's see. Ooh, spooky pumpkin. You can tell it's spooky because it's dark. Do not clip that out of context. Y'all know what I meant. Battle Belt Galaxy. Is this what I think it is? Nah. Is this like some sort of enemy gauntlet? Like, okay, yeah, it is. It's what I figured. Da. Wait, what do I? Oh. Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you. Okay. Get these guys out of the lava. Then literally just kick them. Or literally just touch them. Bro, imagine being so fragile that literally getting tapped just makes you shatter completely. Oh, crud. Wait, which Grinch are we talking, guys? The Illumination or the original? Because I think they both kind of suck. By original I mean the Jim Carrey one. I can't believe I associated with the original. The original is from like the 1900s, guys. Like that is a definitive Grinch. It's actually really good, even all these years later. The Jim Carrey one, he gave a good performance, but it was still really dumb. And the Illumination one, let's just say that, like, yeah, I got the plot down, but in terms of animation and especially the voice acting, I don't know how I feel about it. Is that all of them? Okay, that is all of them. Really? Tyler, the creator, got to work on it? Well, good on him. It doesn't help the movie's quality, but good on him, I guess. Not that I really know much about him. Okay, that was kind of cool. Hold on, let me try that again. Hold on, let me try the homing ground pound. Hold on. It took me way too long to realize I could do that, guys. Like, when I was a kid, I would never have been able to figure this out. If you ground pound as soon as you're done spin jumping in the air, apparently it homes in on a nearby enemy, if there is one. Tails, come on! Just because I agree with the nostalgia critic, it doesn't mean it doesn't mean I'm the seller. I'm selling out. or anything like that. Just because I happen to agree with him, it doesn't mean I agree with everything. Everything he says. He just happens to be right. Ow! Okay, I'm getting way too distracted trying to defend myself. Okay, I will say though, how the heck is a kid supposed to figure out that he's supposed to point the light at the booze? I feel like it's a little too vague. Aura, I wouldn't put it beneath them. But I swear, if they make Bowser Jr. or Rosalina say anything along those lines, I'm walking out of the theater. I am walking out of the theater. Luma Lee, Luma But. No, sorry, man. I value my biddies too much. Do not clip that out of context. Wait, official? Official, I'm gonna be real with you, I did not even know there was a Sing 2. I did not even know there was a Sing 2. Like, are we serious? Bro's talking about Sing 3, but wait, where's Sing 2? Is that already a thing? Wait, what's in here? Okay, just a coin. Just a coin. Just a coin. On one hand, I'm a little ashamed that I quoted a show that I grew to dislike more as time went on. But doesn't anyone know what I just quoted? For the coin. Oh my gosh, Swamp, has it really been? Oh my gosh, I don't know, guys. Like, the early 2020s, especially because of COVID, it really feels like I've been out of the loop when it comes to certain media. Ow. Wait, I almost forgot how these things work. Ow! And they're gonna kill me, aren't they? Yeah, I am literally smothered between them. Oh my gosh, what is that? What? Okay. Wait, where's the checkpoint? Okay, it could have been worse. Okay, could have been worse. They call me the... What was that figure skater we mentioned a couple streams back? I honestly forgot the name, I'm not gonna lie. They call me the Elvis Stoico. You know what, I just thought of another figure skater off the top of my head. And the only reason I know his name is because of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. No, can I just say something about Brooklyn Nine-Nine, guys? Let it be known that Captain Holt, rest in peace Andre Braugher, his actor, he is the only gay character in any media that I legitimately respect in every capacity. Just because he's done so right, and he's just so funny, and the actor just gives a perfect performance. Like, the amount of times that Captain Holt as a character has made me laugh, it's ridiculous. I legitimately lost count. Like, he's the perfect amount of brooding, but also sassy, man. Rest in peace, Andre Braugher. Like, when I heard the news of his passing, like, I legitimately felt it. Like, on par with Robin Williams when it comes to the comedic delivery. I don't rage. Okay. I'm sure kids could guess sooner or later since you're in a room with booze and the only thing you have is a green shell. Huh. Yeah, you might be right. But what are the odds that the kids won't just guess, oh, hit the booze with a green shell, right? Like, that would be my first instinct if I was their age. Or at least the age of these hypothetical children. Bro, I love the fact that the little bean poles, okay, is that what they're called? They get a little flattened when they break a chomp. Bro, these guys are relentless. They just don't stop chasing you, do they? Kind of crazy. And I just realized that's it. That's the whole mission. I don't know, Swamp. It feels a little shameless. Even for a Discord server where I'm intentionally welcoming the idea, it just feels a little shameless. The sequel is low-key decent, a bit boring. Honestly, I thought the first one was really boring. It felt like half of the dialogue was just covers of really old, well-known songs, to say the least. It feels like Sing. My problem with that movie is just that half of the plot is literally just music. It's literally just covers of other songs, rather than an actual cohesive story. A prankster all the way back in World 1. Huh. Sure, why not? Showdown at Fleet Glide. Where is that again? I'm guessing it's one of the galaxies with Fluzzard in it, but which one? There's like 3 of them. Oh, it's this one. Okay. We love a little endurance fun? Kinda. It's called Sing for a reason, but even then, I feel like they overdo it, official. That's my point. Like, at the very least, if you're gonna make a song about singing, at least write some original songs. Which at some point, I'm assuming they did, but knowing Illumination, they probably didn't. That's a cute title, though. Fastest Feathers in the Galaxy. Pretty sure I already got the comment medal, though. Race, race, alright, it's on. I'm the best there is, just try me. I'll never lose a race. Why am I giving all these NPCs a southern accent? I don't know, but I kinda dig it. Oh, it's just the one guy. It's not like 5 other birds. Excuse me. And I missed a shroom. Steady. I'm not sure I was meant to go that way, but screw it. Wait, where's the other guy? Hurry. Ow! Okay, I dived too deep. I went in way too deep and I'm about to crash and I lost. Okay, maybe I did need the life shroom after all. Do I just... no checkpoint? Okay. Okay, Aura, there's more to... Even when you're literally locked in your house, there's more to life than just watching movies, man. Like, give me some credit. Although, to be fair, I was hardly better. I spent most of my free time just scrolling through the internet, so I guess it's on me. I'm gonna crash, aren't I? Yeah, I'm bad. I'm so bad at this game. I'm bad at this game. How many times have I... Okay, seriously, guys, if any counter was gonna make it big, it would probably be me saying anything along the lines of, I'm bad at this game. Because I kinda am, I'm not gonna lie. In my defense, though, I kinda blame these controllers. Freaking Joy-Cons. Then again, would I really have an easier time with a Pro controller? I doubt it. I never thought I'd say this, but I kinda want the motion controls of the Wiimote back. For how inconvenient or unnecessary they were sometimes, they were innovative. And they were useful. They were creative with the usage of it. They've just never been able to replicate that magic, I guess. Bro, I hate the fact that the bonsai bills are literally just waiting for me to show up. Okay, I should probably hurry. If only these controls were actually consistent. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do I still beat him? I do not. I do not. That's a loss, isn't it? You know what? Guys, a little bit of a secret. If it wasn't Valentine's Day, this would be a... If I lose, I give the Casagrandes a compliment stream. I'm not even kidding. That was kind of the plan, but then I realized, wait, it's Valentine's Day. It'd be a little awkward, so... The plan is to do that tomorrow, but I'm kind of glad I'm not doing it today with how many times I've gotten myself killed. Alright. Let's not screw... No more screwing around. Come on. Joy-Cons up. Point them both down. I'm diving a little too hard. Hey, yo. Official, because let me say this as a native Mexican. The Casa Grande sucks. The Casa Grande sucks. It is shameless pandering in all the worst of ways for the most part. It's a disservice to Ronnie Anne's character development, which I thought was actually really good in the original Loud House. There is just so much I could critique about it that I actually haven't gone into detail in most videos, but I plan on changing that soon enough. But yeah, I mostly dislike the Casa Grandes, mostly. There's a couple characters I like Sid, but for the most part, the family in question, waste of a character. Waste. Like, yeah, also Bobby, but... Come on. Wait, do I win? I didn't beat my time, but do I win? Okay, I guess I win. Sure. Imagine if I crash into the finish... Imagine if I crashed in the borders of the finish line, though. I was almost about to, I was about to think I could. Is that even possible? Like, yeah, Bobby is very likable, although I will say his breakup with Lori, it feels like an insult to the character. Opinion on Carlota, literally just discount Lenny, Lonely. Literally just discount Lenny. The whole fashionista, trend chaser, like, I'm not even kidding, it feels like Lenny with just a darker skin tone. That's it. And she's not stupid, I guess. Wait, are we done here? Yeah, we are. Another prankster comment. You know what, let's do the other. Let's do them in order. The order they showed up. Wait, there's another one here? Sure, why not? Wait, is it a timer? Is it a timer? Is it a speed run? Is it a... Okay, timer and speed run are the same thing. What am I saying? Blech. Oh, gosh, it's way worse. Something way worse than a speed run. Oh, gosh. Even for how much I like Bobby Pixel, though, I will say the Casa Grandes definitely wasted him every now and again. Like, there's a whole episode where he gets hypnotized into being a cat. Like, it sounds really dumb. It sounds really dumb now that I say it out loud. Oh, there's a timer too. Okay, I guess it's both. It's the worst of both worlds. I never thought I'd catch myself quoting Hannah Montana unironically, yet here we are. I guess although, to be fair, I'm not quoting her exactly, so what am I saying? You know what? This isn't so stressful. At least compared to your run-of-the-mill purple coin mission. Although, to be fair, those were the end game of the first game, so... Maybe there's a reason for the difficulty spike, but at the same time, I did not enjoy it. Now that the mission's a lot more lenient, though, the music is definitely a lot more enjoyable. Ow! I spoke too soon. I don't know, official. Like, every episode... No, not every episode. There was a couple hidden gems. Although, ironically, most of them dropped in the very beginning of the show's runtime. Like, I don't know, that whole episode of Ronnie Ann just trying to spend the day with her mom, the other one with, where she and Sid try to join a school club. Then they realized Oh my god. Oh gosh, I got way too distracted. This is what I get for monologuing in the middle of the game. Ugh. Okay, my point was Ronnie and Sid trying to join a school club for the sake of joining a club. They realized, hey, they're more or less committed to saying they're joining the same school club together, but then they realize they're better off what they're actually good at and what they excel at. But then they realized, hey, you know what? Screw if I'm better at robotics. I want to be in a club with you, homie. And then it turns out they do find a club that they're both good at together. Like, I don't know. It's so simple and so silly, but at the same time, I thought it was really sweet. Just given everything we know about Ronnie Yan, and I know how much her friendship to Sid means to her. Like, I don't know. I guess by default, Sid is just the best character in the show. Everyone else, though, everyone who actually has the name Casagrande, I could take him or leave him, or they're just a rehash of a Loud character. I wouldn't say horrible, official, just boring, a waste of potential, uninspired, shameless, tacky, sellout. Okay, I guess you could describe it as horrible when I use so many negative adjectives like that. Woot! Hello! I don't know why I said your name like that, but hello, welcome to the stream. How does Ronnie Ann meet Sid? Literally just minding her own business at the park. I gotta know. Oh gosh! This is what I get for looking at chat. I would blame Boop, but at the same time, I don't want to, so. No, that's on me, that's on me, that's on me, that's totally on me. Also, hello, Boo. Did I not say hello? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, guys. I cannot look. You know what? For the next 3 minutes or so, I'm not going to look at chat. I need to... Dare I say it one more time? Lock in. I just need to lock in. Well, Boo, some of them in chat were asking. Okay, I said I wasn't looking at chat. Jeez, man. It's crazy how I can go back in my word the moment I get distracted a little too much. It's kind of annoying. Steady. Steady. Bro, these balls are relentless. I don't know what I'm more mad at. The fact that I took damage there or the fact that I gotta add to the counter. I guess both in retrospect. Oh gosh. But the Okay. That's on me. That's on me. I guess they just spawn so quickly, man. Here I was saying, okay, this mission isn't so difficult, and now I've actually gotten KO'd like 3 times. At least I got a 1-up. At least I got a 1-up every time, more or less. Yeah, I'm washed. They call me the washed. They call me the washed sea bass, not the icy. They call me the washed. Ball, stop, swap, stop. Okay, this is difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oops. Another vignette? Ooh. Okay, I said I gotta stop looking at chat, and here I am. You know what? Worth it. I hope. Karma's gonna bite me in the butt. Just watch. Or in this case, he's ball. I'm so glad I did not finish that word. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. I swear, man, guys, sometimes I speak so impulsively that I just don't catch myself sometimes. Okay. Doing better than last time, I think. You know what? Fine. Worth it. I did not mean to spin jump there, but just one more. Okay, I am mashing Y like my life depends on it. Okay, I was about to say. Like, it's not the first time the cutscene has thrown off my momentum. Yeah, just chomps. Why am I not calling them chomps? I guess it's because they're not technically chain chomps, because they're not sentient. They don't have the chain. They're just chomp balls, I guess. So yeah, I guess I should just call them chomps. Like, what am I thinking, man? That's the problem. I'm not thinking at all. I'm just too focused on the game. Cook that? Oh god. Y'all ever tried cooked sea bass? I honestly don't know. I never have. I bet I'm delicious though. Hey yo! Hey yo! Do not clip that out of context. But yeah, I probably am delicious. Wait, where am I going? Oh gosh, I'm already dreading this one, I'm not gonna lie. Today's Davine's birthday. Oh, Miss Davine Joan Locker. More in the sense that you were cooked. Okay, even then, some I was interpreting it a different way. ICC, but okay, official, you're pushing it, man. You're pushing. I mean, it's probably the best one yet, but you're really pushing it. That sounds so wrong, man. Okay, the timing is a lot less generous. Bip, 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 bip. I don't know what it is about just beeping to the beat, but it kind of helps. Beep, 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 beep. Ah! Okay, boo, I didn't mean literal mudkips, I meant a literal sea bass. Beep, 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 beep. Back on the beat. Beep. You know what I sound like? I sound like those guys that Mr. Krause's daughter Pearl was crushing on. The ones that go all beep, 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 beep. That's what it feels like when I talk like that. Beep, 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 and now I can't unhear it. Beep, 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 and I gotta get silver stars. Oh gosh, and I'm bad at this game. Okay, Swap, come on. We're only at 11. Give me a break. Beep, 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 beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. I'm a sheep. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. I'm a sheep. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. I'm a sheep. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, an anchovy. Is that what they're called? Yeah. Slomp, thank you for the idea. Thank you for the idea. It actually kind of helped. I'm not gonna lie. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. The anchovies is what they're called. Y'all remember that one episode with the jellyfish hunters with Kevin and whatnot? That one moment where one of the anchovies just peeks out the cave and he's like, bip, 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 bip. Then he gets zapped and he's like, bip, 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 bip. Rent-free, man. Meow, meow. I'm a cow. I said meow, meow. I'm a no! Oh, what a throwback, man. ASDF. They actually just uploaded another ASDF movie a couple days ago, guys. And they still got it. They still got it. I'm not sure what the criteria was, but they still got it. Wait. Is this... Just rip it. Rip the Band-Aid off. Tell me what it is. Yep, okay. Okay, to be fair, though, the original fight didn't give me a hard time, but... With 1 health, though? Yeah, I'm your biggest fanatic. We've got all the ASDF movie energy. Yeah, just unprecedented randomness wherever you go. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Swamp. Hi, Boo. Hi, Official. Hi, Pixel. Okay, I'll stop. Until, classic SpongeBob, man. The more I think about this episode, the more I realize, wow, this is funny. Why don't you jump off a building? And he actually jumps off a building. Why don't you punch yourself? Hi, yes, I am real man. You want to go skateboards? Skateboards. Bro, we are literally piercing these guys' nipples. Make of that what you will. Innuendo or not, that's literally what's happening. His big, glassy, mechanical... Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, never mind. That sounded better in my head. Yeesh. The science show, pianos. Who's ideal? Like, I'm telling you, man, there's a right way to do randomly generated humor, and they just nail them. ASDF and SpongeBob, they just nail it. Come to think of it, Larry the Cucumber was right. In the future, humor will be randomly generated. Is that the official term for them, Pixel? The Bikini Bottomites? Not citizens, not... Oh gosh. Okay. I almost screwed that up. Yeah, a lot of them were merciless. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, so now the talking cheese wants to bro. Randomly generated? Randomly generated. I swear, if somebody in the comments says weed eater right now, I might just lose it. Wait, what am I doing now? Right, okay. Blech. That's it? Okay. That wasn't so bad. I think. Yeah, okay, it's done. Yeah, if anyone had to say it, it was probably Boo. Yeah, I figured. Wait, where's the... There you are. Not gonna lie, it feels a little less grandiose when it's just a little power star instead of an actual grand star, like last time. I forced your hand, Icy? That was the idea. Eater weed? Weeder? Stop, just stop. Bro, I'm telling you, we are one running gag away from just being a Microwave Society video. It's kind of ridiculous. Is that everything? Alright. No pranky boys. I like calling them pranky boys. It's kind of cute. Oh, there's one. Never mind. Weed consumer. Alright. Is that an actual Bowser fight, or... Probably just going through the map. Why did the chicken cross the road? Weed eater, stop. We gonna get the banger, or is it just gonna... Okay, it's just gonna that. Excuse me. Bro, I can't even tell where the heck I'm supposed to be. Yep, there you go. That's why. Camera angles. Thanks. Wait, hold on. Okay, am I tripping or do I hear the power star already? Ow! Ow! Okay, that's on me. I was a little impulsive. Yep. Carl is annoying lonely, but he does have his moments here and there, but for the most part, yeah, he's kind of annoying. Not Sergio levels of annoying. It's just the whole trope of kid who is tries way too hard to look cool. Like, I don't know, it's been done to death. And Carl doesn't really offer anything new to it. Except when it comes to arguably his dynamic with Adelaide, but honestly, that could have been better too. Excuse me. Bro. Oh my gosh, these time constraints are a little strict. I guess you could say I'm really on the clock. I regret nothing. Excuse me. Okay, how am I supposed to... Oh, there you go. Oh my god, dude, can you... Thank you. Oh, gosh! Thank you, iframes, for making this easier for me. Yeah, I know. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I'm bad at this game. I'm bad at this game. Wait, is this where it is? Yep, there it is. Okay. I was meant to go this way! Okay. Also, yeah! We did reach 2,000 subscribers throughout the week, guys, so thank you for the support. I mean, I did make like 3 different announcements, but thank you guys for all the support. Minus 2K subscribers without a pixel. Nah. Okay. Yeah, I kind of deserve it. Ooh. Like I'm telling you, man, I have... Is that even a thing? I have classic SpongeBob brain rot. Is that even a thing? I don't know. Who's worse, Carl or Lola? Carl. Lola's actually great, man. It's not even close, man. It's not even a competition. As far as... Okay, let me put it this way. As far as Carl's dynamic with Adelaide is concerned, it's cute. Carl gets humbled. They complement each other as characters well enough. But at the same time, Adelaide is kind of painted as a Mary Sue. And I mean that, and not in a good way. Not in an ironic or a fun way, just... She's just way too preachy of a character. Yeah, boo, it's what I was dreading. Like, I'm more or less not kidding, guys, for the most part. The hard part is just... I'm gonna have to scroll through the VODs and just find every time I could say something that could be misinterpreted out of context. That's what makes it so difficult. It's just, it's not the fact that I don't want to do it, it's just that it's gonna be really tedious, so it's gonna take a while. Because keep in mind, guys, how long have I been streaming twice every weekend? How long do the streams go on for? Wait, do I want to do this with Luigi? I kind of do, I'm not gonna lie. Luigi time. Then again, now that I think about it, how many times on this stream alone have I said, do not clip that out of context? Yeah, guys, if you wanna go ahead, search through the VODs, like give me timestamps and everything, and let me know on Discord, by all means. It'll definitely make my job a lot easier. Wait, where am I going? Didn't time it well. There you go. But guys, if you want to go through my VODs and look and give me timestamps, then that'll really help. That'll really help. Especially when I say, do not clip that out of context immediately after. Wait, why don't I get coins? I can't heal. I have one. I'm locked to 1 health. Why can't I heal anyways? I can't heal anyways, so why not give me the coins? Alright, have it your way, game. I can make you a thumbnail? You don't have to go that far, Swamp. I'd rather make my own thumbnail in that regard, if I'm being honest. But I don't know. I don't know. It's all pending, guys. Like, nothing is set in stone. Like, none of the drafts have more or less been made. But still, though, I definitely do want to do it, even if it does screw me over in the YouTube algorithms. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. Certain streamers, they have whole accounts dedicated to their out of context moments. At BK, have it your way. Wait, what? What am I? Okay, sure, man, sure. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper. I'm sorry, Whooper. Guys, I know we got a soft spot for a certain water type on this channel, but how do we feel about Whooper and Quagsire? And especially Clodsire. How do we feel about him? Cute, love him, hate him. In terms of stat lines, I kind of hate him, but in terms of everything else, I love him. Yeah, I kind of assumed that, Swamp. I kind of assumed that. Well, you know what? Let me put it this way, guys. The only reason I'm familiar with that Burger King ad is because of this. Let me show you. Where's my Chrome tab? Nope, not that. It's because of this.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that. It also full of bacon.
This is the part that gets me the most. And yes, it is canon, guys. Black Curem. 2 giant fists made of ice, but he can't learn Ice Punch. Whooper literally doesn't have arms, can learn Ice Punch. I would be mad at that because I'm a big fan of the Cure infusions, but this is still hilarious. But yeah, this is the only reason I'm familiar with that Whopper ad. Just whoop, just whop, just whop, he whop. Actual peak humor? Low-key, low-key. No cap, low-key. Sometimes the internet just gets it right when it comes to the brain rot. That's all I can say. Whooper's work at BK? Why is it, come to think of it, why is there not fan art of Whoopers in a Burger King uniform? Maybe there is, I've just never stumbled upon it. Which is kind of crazy to say. Yeah, Whooper definitely does give more axolotl energy than Mudkip ever did. I do wonder, though. That's the thing, though, Lonely. How many episodes did we get with Elisa? Also, her music is really forgettable. I'm not gonna lie. It's only, what, 2 episodes and that's it? Is there any kangaroo Pokemon that isn't just Kangaskhan? I mean, Pixel, it's in the name, and I don't think so anyways. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na. Ba-na. Wait, can Luigi reach from? No, he cannot. Like, I don't know. Their dynamic, like, yeah, it's believable that Carlota would stand up for her in Operation Popstar, to say the least, but I feel like it could have been fleshed out a little better, other than just, hey, she does my makeup. Oh, hey, I also come from a big obnoxious family. Like, I don't know. It feels like the bare minimum when it comes to character dynamics. But then again, the bar is really low. It's a freaking Loud House spinoff. Even the Loud House has one too many botched character dynamics. Whooper, Mudkip, and Piplup working at BK. Oh gosh. I mean, Swamp. If you feel motivated enough, knock yourself out, man. Knock yourself out. Yeah, literally just water types. It makes no sense out of context. You know what? Consider this our little inside joke, guys. Fire types work at McDonald's, and what? Grass types work at, I don't know, Carl's Jr., Wendy's? I don't know, guys. When it comes to the holy trinity of fast food chains, I just think McDonald's, Carl's Jr., and Burger King. Not because of quality, it's just the ones I'm most familiar with. I feel like they're the most mainstream out of all of them. I want to say right after is Wendy's, but I don't know. What's your... you know what? I should make a fast food tier list. I should make a fast food... I should make a burger chain tier list at some point. Like, I don't know. Even though I haven't had fast food in, like, 3 years at this point. Like, I don't know, guys. Grass types work at Subway? Oh, you were going by colors. Okay, never mind. I thought you were just going by burger chains. McDonald's or BK? I legitimately can't remember the last time I had a BK, if I'm being honest. McDonald's, though, the fries? You can't go wrong with them. Oh, I just realized we're in the frickin' endgame. Suddenly endgame. Suddenly, pineapples. Somewhere in there, your princess is waiting. What a surprise. It's a comet. It looks like power stars weren't the only things getting eaten up around here. Oh, look at your baby Luma. Wait, do I have to do the mission, or can I... I kind of want to do every prankster comment I can before I commit. Yeah, that's the idea, homie. Does it just... Okay, I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it just yet. Hold on. Did I get every prankster comment? Oh, there's a mission with the chimp. Hold on. Okay, we can still do one or two more. Pixel, you freaking sadist, man. Why would you say that? Having Tepig and Spoink work the... What? Why would you say that, man? Ugh. Alright, let's do it. And boo! Don't! Y'all are evil. Y'all are evil. Not the little piggies, man. You know, this is what I'm thinking. It reminds me of that one moment in Lilo and Stitch. I can't give Pudge tuna. Do you know what tuna is? It's fish! If I gave Pudge tuna, I'd be an abomination. Alright. Oops. Wait, I get points for picking up the coins, right? Oh my gosh, I'm bad at this game. Alright. Steady. I need 10k. I only need 2 minutes. Ow! Okay, these ones fire too. Duly noted. Okay. I can do this. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Oh, I'm so bad. Woo! I'm bad. I'm so bad. Who's bad? Dun, 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 dun. Can you, bro? Oh my goodness. Where did the... Bro! They just know how to aim. They just know how to aim, I guess. I feel like I'm not gonna make it. Oh gosh. That up smash. Oh, poor Zoo. Happy feet. Wombo combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco. You know what? Maybe I can come in clutch. Hold on. 1,000 points for free. Okay, I can do this. Just one more little coin, one more little stomp. Okay, barely. Okay. Whew. Bro. Oh my gosh, I am clenching my... Never mind. I'm clenching everything. My teeth, my fingers, my... You know. I meant my butt, guys. I meant my butt. I feel like I should clarify that because people are gonna interpret something even worse. My butt. I am clenching my butt. Everything. That was so nerve-wracking, man. Holy crap. Ugh. It is basically confirmed that people eat magic cards, but I mean... Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. I mean... Yeah. If I like my Tepic, it wouldn't be sacrificed just for food's sake. Well, do you like your Tepic, Swamp? Do you? You feeling lucky? Do you? You know, screw it. Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on. Do I have enough biddies? I do not. Wait, does the Luma just open the path? It's not even the galaxy it's set? Okay. You know what? We'll get to it eventually. I kind of don't want to sit through the credits and everything, but hey, I got nothing better going on. At least better that I can afford. Normal animals are shown in the anime. There's a couple shots from the first couple seasons. I do remember that, Pixel. And the Kanto Dex talks about indie... What? So, do they not replace animals? Okay, hold on. Let me shut up, guys, because... Banger incoming. Hold on. I'm gonna shut up real quick. Hold on, Luma. You're adorable, and I would never turn your request, but... Thank you. Bro, you sound like a redheaded stepchild. Sheesh. Sheesh. I don't know what it is about Hammer Bros. They're usually kind of cool, but they sound really annoying in this game. Wait, can they burn down the... What is this, a dandelion, a flower? I don't know what kind of flower this is, but can they burn it down? I guess I'll never know. Raichu's entry? Okay, okay, let me look this up, Swamp. I feel like y'all are pulling my leg. Raichu, Pokedex entry, red and blue. According to Ash Ketchum's Pokedex, Raichu, a mouse Pokemon of the electric element, Raichu is the evolved form of Pikachu. It can shock with more than 100,000 volts, enough to render a Dragonite unconscious. Let's see. Okay, these are from the anime. Raichu, the evolved form of Pikachu. Pikachu and Raichu are both mouse Pokemon of the electric variety. Okay, I'm guessing it's from... Hold on. It's only giving me entries from the anime, not from the actual games. Huh. The yellow entry? Okay, good to know, good to know. When electricity builds up inside its body, it becomes feisty. It also glows in the dark. Its long tail... Okay, that's the yellow one. Apparently that's not it. Red and blue is... Its long tail serves as a ground to protect itself from its own high voltage power. In Stadium, its electrical attacks may reach 10,000 volts. It discharges electricity from its tail, so it is not harmed by its own power. You know what? I'm just gonna Command F the term elephant. Oh, it's from Fire Red. Okay. That's their confusion. Its electric charges can reach even 100,000 volts. Careless contact can cause even an Indian elephant to faint. That is an oddly specific type of elephant. Like, why the Indian one in particular? Okay, in Sun, it also says, it unleashes electric shocks that can reach 100,000 volts. When agitated, it can knock out, again, an Indian elephant for whatever reason. Okay? Just nonchalantly mentioning elephants, and secondly, why? Why? Okay, and why Indian elephants in particular? I don't know, man. Alright, back to it. Oh, gosh. I guess someone at Game Freak really doesn't like Indian elephants and they just designed Raichu with that knowledge? I don't know. Okay, that time window feels way too narrow. Okay, never mind. I didn't see the exit here. Yeah, maybe Raichu in particular has beef with Indian elephants? Yo, someone make fan... You know, I would not... You know what? It would surprise me if there isn't fan art of it already, but is there fan art of that already? Of Raichu just beefing with an Indian elephant? Steady. Is there like a dedicated video for that pixel? Because I kind of would be down, I'm not gonna lie. Just out of curiosity. Parkour! R for reload. Wait, what does this do? Okay. Free money, I guess. That's it? Okay. Oops! Wait, does the bullet kill the... No, Cloudy! Oh, no, Cloudy. You know what this reminds... Hold on. Let me see if I can find what this reminds me of. Hold on. I kind of want to show it to you guys, just because I think it's really funny. Y'all remember how I mentioned that Chugga Conroy did a playthrough of Galaxy 2 a couple years ago? Well, here's another clip from it. Just watch. Just watch.
These enemies here are ring beamers. They zap you, show your skeleton. That's a much easier one to get there. You're gonna make me go the distance, aren't you? Okay. Well, that's the game we're gonna play. I'll hang on to one of these clouds by doing the long jump trick.
Holy crap.
Then,
I did not know that existed. Or at least I forgot about it.
I'm not spinning because I don't want to use up this cloud. I'd rather keep it all I can. Just look at him. He's so cute. I want to be together with him forever, and we'll call him Charlie. Ah, no, Charlie!
No, Charlie! I don't know why okay, I know exactly why I immediately thought of this when I lost the cloud there. My Cloud literally got shot to death by a bullet. Oh no, his vapors are everywhere. No, Cloudy! F's in the chat for Cloudy and Charlie, man. They deserve better. Yeah, Lonely, believe it or not, it actually showed up in my recommendations, and I was like, oh, that's what he was talking about. Okay, I have the cloud suit, but I have no clouds. Let alone another cloud flower. Yoshi! Good boy. Baby boy. Okay, Swamp. He died like... How long ago was that playthrough? 7 years ago? It's been a while, man. I just now realized that the boomerangs still stay up, even though the boomerang bro is dead. Okay, how long does this geyser last? I was about to say. Wait, can I stun them just by licking them? I can literally... Oh gosh, I didn't realize I could also eat the boomerangs. And it one-shots the boomerang bros. Oops. Please tell me that little bump doesn't cost me. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, there's a bit of leeway. Wait, can Yoshi eat Kamek here? I'm sorry, the Magic Koopa. For those of you that really care about the semantics, okay, I can. I didn't even realize there's more there's a little dun 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 in the background. Like, listen closely, guys. There's a little dun 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 as soon as I picked up Yoshi. I didn't even realize that until now. Steady. Wait, where am I going? Oh, okay, I was about to say. I said right F's in the chat. I didn't say what is it you said? Oh my gosh, I'm bad. Yoshi! Okay, okay, I deserve to die here. Unless I can somehow... No, deserved. Ugh. I said F's in the chat, not a moment of silence, Swamp. There's a difference. Like, I know there's not much of a difference, but there's a difference nonetheless. Rip Bozo. All the way back here, though, it's kind of a grind. I have the suit and I must clouds. Yes, exactly. You get what you frickin' deserve! Everyone point and laugh? Bro, what? Guys! Okay, yeah, it was kind of stupid of me. Maybe I do deserve the ridicule. Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready? Ready! Just when you thought you could get back up, Yoshi trips you again. Felt kind of sadistic, I'm not gonna lie. Nope. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that live stream felt a little too fray, but wouldn't be the first time. Oh gosh, I wasn't paying attention. I look at chat for one moment and I almost get devoured. Okay, we live in, I think. I remember this. Steady. I can't tell where I'm landing. Okay, we're good. Okay, unintentional backflip. We live in. What you gotta say, big dog? This is as far as we go. We're all counting on you, Mario. You can literally fly. What do you mean this is as far as... I guess you're scared of Bowser. You know what? I don't blame you. These little guys. And unfortunately... Oh, look at your baby. He can't climb the flagpole with us, so he's like, look at him. Look at him. Hold on. Hold on. Why would the... I want to get a close-up of him just... He's saying, goodbye, good luck, you can do it. It's such a small detail, man, but I think it's adorable. Oh, right, I already had a live stream. Okay, I was about to say, why am I hearing the 1-up sound? Am I tripping? But this is it, apparently. I did not think we'd be doing the endgame, guys, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, Yoshi stays goated, man. Ever since the early days for me, Yoshi just goated in cuteness in terms of health. And just everything, man. Yoshi kind of goated. If it weren't for Rosalina, Yoshi would still be my favorite Mario character. Uh-huh. My awesome master plan. Find some green pipe to hide in. There she is. I genuinely do wonder, how many times have they used that exact same voice line for Peach of her saying, Mario? I legitimately wonder. Wait, did he just call me Shorty? Once again, Bowser used Draco Meteor. Oh, never mind. He used Shadow Punch? I don't know. If we're talking Pokemon moves, I guess that's how I can interpret it. Can't think of anything better. Yeah, Swamp. I legitimately lost count of how many times we've heard it. Even outside of this game, I think. Bowser used Draco Meteor. I really do wonder, maybe these kinds of ideas were the inspiration for Mario Mon, now that I think about it. Oops. A game that I do want to play on stream at some point, guys, just because I never got the chance to finish it on my own time. And now that I more or less have an audience, I feel like it could be fun. Literally just a ROM hack of Pokemon, but it's an original story with Mario characters. Like, I think that could be really fun. Okay, there you go. Mario 64 DS. Yeah, I do kind of remember it. Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I've baked a cake for you. I kind of wish they use that type of voice more often. Like, don't get me wrong, Peach is bubbly and cute in all the right ways, but sometimes a little change in the tone. I don't mind a little harmless change in the tone every now and again. As for Anya Taylor's voice in the movie, could be worse. It could be worse. Bowser used Turtle Punch at? Sure, let's call it that. Bowser used Flamethrower? Yeah, that's definitely a flamethrower. There's no better way to word it. Wait, where are the meteors? There's none. Why did the choir change? Oh, wait, no, there they are. I'm just slow. Okay, I don't know why this suddenly got difficult. Maybe I'm just worse at the game. Remember, kids, you can always improve, but you can always get worse. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Sounds like a woman her age, if nothing else. Bowser, you... Swamp. Hello, Mine Turtle. Hello. I love his little Luma, by the way. I guess that's that then, guys. Just a plain old Bowser fight that we've seen twice already. No gimmicks, nothing out of the ordinary. Let's just get the star and roll the credits, and yeah, of course not. But I will say, when I was a kid, this did surprise me. You know what also surprised me, and not in a good way? This boss fight. Y'all will see why. This music? Absolute fire. Absolute fire. The boss fight in question, though? Not so much. Just because it ends so... Like, if you're talented enough, unlike me right now, this just ends way too freaking quickly. Oh gosh, I'm bad at this game. Steady. I'm bad at this game. You know what? Maybe the idea is for him to get closer. Okay, that was a clean headshot. How did that not... I don't get this game sometimes, man. Bro, close your mouth. Who are you trying to impress? I guess Princess Peach, but I doubt she'll be impressed by that. And of course it bounces off his shell! Okay, is it literally impossible for me to die here? I'm not gonna lie, that makes the boss fight a little more underwhelming. Still though, this music is fire though. That's it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, this final line though, you know what? I'm so conflicted with this boss fight, man. On one hand, it kind of sucks that it's over so quickly, but this line. My powers gone. My empire shrinking. My huge cake never got a slice. Bro just gives up. Gives up and surrenders to the void. Wait, what happened to the star, though? Didn't he swallow it? Wait, what? Okay. No, it's fine. Okay. And... Wait, where were you this whole time? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Is he, though, Pixel? His huge kid... Don't. Swamp. Just no. Just no. He's stuck in subspace? Yeah, he will spend the rest of eternity as a trophy. That sounds so wrong out of context. Wait, what's around this place? Wait, can I jump off? Do I really want to find out? I guess I can't. Ooh, biddies. Biddies are liddies, as I say. Wait, can I talk to Peach?
Thank you.
Can I get the kiss? Can I get a kiss from a pretty girl on this Valentine's Day? No, okay, no. I would never expect that out of any innocent lady. Or at least I wouldn't demand it like that. Hear the fanfare. I said that too late, but I wanted to say it. I love the fact that the Luma joins in on it, though. That's so cute. It's so beautiful. Yeah, on Valentine's Day official. Imagine. You know, I'm gonna shut up. Okay, I know it's only been like 2 weeks, guys, but gosh, I miss this music. Yeah, more or less, I rejected myself on Valentine's Day. Yeah, Pixel, Peach wins by doing absolutely nothing. Luma, in English, please? English, mother! Do you speak it? I always thought we would meet again. You know what? Forget Peach. Forget Peach. I'm happy. I'm happy. You know what? Forget Peach. Look at her. Aww. Yeah, what's a Mudkip gotta do to get some cuddles around here, man? Or just a peck on the cheek from a pretty girl. I am Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. Uh-huh. I have been waiting for all of you. When that evil monster took our star power, I was separated from my precious little one. But I knew we'd see each other again. Because there is a force that binds us, defying even time and space. Yeah, your friends are your power, or I guess in this case your family's your power. Luma Ease? Wait, you're right! He just flat out said mama instead of in that whole language, if you could even call it that. It's just triangles and X's. Not even the laws of the universe can stop it. I knew its gentle pull would prevail. It is a desire to be reunited with someone who is important to you. That pull is what brought us together.
Yes.
We have come through so much to meet again. This is not some mere whim of the stars. I am sure of that. Mario. Yes, my queen? I'm sorry. Sorry. Thank you for returning this child to me. Oh, now he's speaking English. Okay, I see how it is. Or maybe Mario understands him now? I don't know. Maybe he picked up on the language throughout the whole journey? I don't know, man. Even when I someday become a star myself. Aww. Never ever, I won't forget. Bro, give him a hug. Give him a hug. Come on, give me a hug. Also, give me my hat back. Oh, yeah, sure. May the star shine down on you. What? What did I say? Guys, get used to it. Like y'all already know. Y'all already know Rosalina's kind of goated. Leave me alone. It's Valentine's Day. I get a pass. Wait, do I? I don't know, man. So the little one was reunited with a special someone. Suddenly Lubba. And you too, pal, am I right? He kinda was. Even though Nintendo keeps claiming their friend zone, but come on, read between the lines, guys. Read between the lines, guys. What was what? What do you mean, official? I mean, she's literally the celestial mother of the cosmos. If anything, Queen is literal. Queen is literal, Boot. Okay, Swamp, I'm not that weird, okay? I'm not look, it's one thing when I show admiration for a fictional character, but you'll catch me dead before I ever invest in a freaking body pillow. Thank you very much. Fanaticism is one heck of a drug. Wait, is this the credits? Hello, Jorge. Welcome to the stream. Okay, guys, y'all see it too, right? Why is the trademark inside the logo instead of just on the... Okay, sure. Alright, let's let it play out. Miyamoto the GOAT? I don't know how I'm gonna... Like, guys, let's be real. Miyamoto, he is what, 70-something? I don't know how old he is, but he's... Just from the interviews I've seen recently, he is... Okay, how old is he exactly? But yeah, whenever his time comes, and God forbid that's anytime soon, I think I'm gonna be really sad. I think the whole world is gonna be really sad, but y'all know what I mean. He's 73. I don't know how much time he's got in him, and God hoping it's a lot, but whenever his time comes, like with Iwata, I'm gonna be... I don't know how I'm gonna be that day. I mean, yeah, I've never met him, but you know what I mean, guys. Sometimes there's that one icon, like, I know celebrity worship is a little problematic, but at the same time, I'd like to believe I'm approaching this in a healthy manner. Wait, can I even reach that upper wall? Okay, I guess I'll never find out. Ah, look at the widows. Wait, why can't I... Oh, right, because the Luma's gone. I can't spin jump because Luma's gone. Fun fact, guys, if you play in a specific way in this area, it is possible to die in the middle of the credits. I'm not kidding. Look it up. Like, yeah, Pixel, they are never gonna hear the end of it, and I don't blame them for once. Wait, what happens if I... Okay, I was gonna say, what happens if I make this snowball really big, but... I guess the time window is too small. Well, at least I still have Yoshi. At least I still got my boy. Wait, what happens if I... Can I talk to the Lumas? I guess not. Probably not. They're just chilling. I'm a little surprised that Yoshi licking them makes them happy, though. I guess it is kind of cute. It's the same as like getting kissed by a cute dog, if nothing else. Not to belittle Yoshi, because y'all already know he more or less bears some sentience. But you know. Honey, where's my super hat? He's tiny. He's tiny. Tiny Bowser. Da, 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 da. Wait, why is Captain Toad panicking? Bro, it's Tiny Bowser. Calm down. It's over. That's my boy. No, my boy, father, help! And I get a cake, and I actually get my giant slice. Wait, this isn't a slice, this is the whole cake. Whatever. Who cares about the semantics? Big cake. That's all that matters. Thank you, princess. Although, Yoshi, get your feet off the cake. That's not healthy. Nintendo's greed ramped up when Iwata died and Reggie left. Yeah, with Iwata, like there was...
Thank you so much.
Especially after his passing, there was I heard countless stories of him just taking a salary dock, like like all these compromises he made when he was working in the industry. Like I definitely do remember, like how people were actually remembering Iwata and for how charitable he was, even as Nintendo's president. Okay, do I really care? Okay, you know what? They gotta give all the credits, although these localizations really don't concern me. Or maybe they do? I don't know. It's just a little awkward with the music in the background. You opened this special world. Wait, what time is it, by the way? Okay, you know, we can stop at around 6. We got a couple minutes left. You know, screw it, I'm doing it again. You spin. You spin me right. Okay, oh gosh, I'm making her dizzy. I gotta stop. She literally closed her eyes. Rosalina is literally centuries old by the time these games take place, presumably, boo. Speaking of which, yeah, we haven't read the... Okay, as soon as we... On one hand, I don't want to read the storybooks until we get the 120 stars, but on the other... That's gonna take a while, and I'm sick of delaying it, so... I don't know. Blue Sky's robots has aged more better due to corporate greed? Okay, that's a bit of a stretch, but I get it. Aren't Mario and Bowser pressed frenemies? They team up quite a few times? Rarely Pixel, but for the most part, yeah, they are enemies. I don't even get to see the picture, it just immediately gets saved to the... You know what? Sure. It's not even a good quality. Okay. Okay, some elements from the Wii version, they definitely feel a little botched here. Let a coin flip decide. I was thinking that swamp, but... Okay, for now, we still got a long way before we get to 120, or... Is it 240 in this one? I don't remember. Point is... I want to go all the way. I want to unlock the Grandmaster Galaxy, or whatever it's called. And do we have all the chapters yet? Have we unlocked all the chapters in this version? I don't think we have, but... you know what? Let's not fret over it right now. Yeah, exactly, Pixels. It just looks so poorly rendered. Shit. Oh gosh, I do. Okay, just from the look of this place, I hate it. I hate it already. Y'all remember that one mission with the purple coins on the Luigi? Oh gosh, it's basically the same thing. I'm dreading it. Make Mario a star. Okay, it's just hitting switches. No purple coins, no timer. At least I think there isn't. I can do this, right? What's the music in the background, though? Okay, it's innocent. Steady. And a comet medal. Can't forget that. At least I usually don't. Steady. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, this thing is kind of relentless. Hold on. Oh. I meant to spin there. Is that it, though? Wait, this is just this section and that's it? Or am I missing one? I'm willing to bet I'm missing one, but we'll see. No, that's it. I gotta make it back to the beginning, though, and I don't think these squares respawn. So it's a good thing I was long jumping a lot. They call me the long jumper. Oops. And the back flipper. Okay, that one does that one really does not have a ring to it. The back flipper? Wait, why are we here? Wait, is this another chapter, or...? The Mario Galaxy level of all time. What, one more chapter? Yeah, okay, we haven't unlocked all the chapters anyways. Is that the last one, though? Because I kind of want to read it all in one sitting. I guess we won't know for sure until I get every power star, so maybe it's for the best that I hold it off anyways. So I can do both in one stream. Ouch. No prankster comment. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. 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 Okay. I gotta put on my big boy pants. Nope. 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 Guys, y'all see that giant sphere at the center, right? If I start rambling in Spanish at some point in the next couple of minutes, do not be surprised. Do not be surprised. Probably me, Boo. Maybe me. Maybe. We'll see. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna hate this. Alright. Joy-Cons up. Cursor at the center. Let's do this. Yeah, no amount of cheerful music is gonna make this a more fun occasion. I'm trying, Boo. I'm trying. It even screws with the good music. Like, I hate this thing. I hate this thing. Ugh. Okay, so far it's relatively linear, though. Experts stay right. No, thank you. Wait, it's the oh gosh, I gotta do this again for the comment medal. No! No, I don't want to do this more than once, guys. Although, knowing my luck, it'll probably be more than once. Ow. I'm gonna hate this, aren't I? Oh gosh, that is so narrow. I hate it. Oh jeez. Okay, okay. Almost there. You mean it's not over? Wait, is that it? Is it? Oh, okay. I still have to do it again, though, for the freaking comment medal, but okay. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. Okay. Hey. Hey. Okay. Somehow, the wrath of the Spanish, the Spanish wrath was avoided. Okay. I had to help my brother with this level as the red Luma. Bruh, girl, your brother and I, send him my condolences. That's all I can tell you. Honestly, for what's supposed to be a difficult world, that wasn't so bad. But you know what? I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm gonna hold on to that thought because we gotta go back for the comment medal. Oh my goodness. I am unironically going out of my way to do a Starball mission again. See, I can't even pick up the Starbits because it's just going to screw up my movement. Oh, jeez. Okay, I gotta stay right. Right. No pun intended. Right. I hate this. 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 Okay, the bombs got trampled. Now, I just have to, you know, actually survive. Which is easier said than done, even though I've already done it once. Oh gosh. Wait, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? First try? First try? First try? You know, I'm putting the controller down. I'm putting the controller down. Okay. Either that wasn't as difficult as the other ones, or I'm the kind of guy who definitely learns from his mistakes? I don't know, make of it what you will, but color me surprised. Imagine if I missed a star and accidentally jumped off the cliff. Careful, SpongeBob, careful, SpongeBob! Patrick, the lid is open. That's exactly what it feels like, Pixel. That's exactly what it feels like. Ugh. I honestly thought that'd be a lot worse. Okay. Now what? I love how everyone in chat is just saying careful, SpongeBob now. Guys, I think Icy really hates this. Really? What was your first clue, Swamp? I say that sarcastically, but also playfully. Spinning, spinning, and spinning. Okay, I know I made this joke already, but you spin me right round, baby, right round like a... Okay, I'll stop. here I am, yapping about how, oh, the Star Ball is gonna be so difficult, and I do it twice with no problems. And the moment I move on, I die within the first 10 seconds. That's just, you just can't stage that kind of irony. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, Cloudy! Cloudy! You know, I need to think of a more creative name than Cloudy, but you know what? That's what I'm gonna go with. You know what? Break in case of emergency. I'm not gonna spin jump unless I absolutely need to. Okay, I kind of need to. Oh wait, no, I don't. Yeah, I guess the universe required balance. What? IC actually did well in a Star Ball mission? Nah, we gotta do something to make up for it. Like, the universe just had to... Speaking of universal constants, or the laws of the universe, rather. Succeed twice, die twice, I guess? At least I get a 1 up here, so it's straight up impossible for me to do a game over if I play my cards right. Thanos will be proud of this balance. Stop. I see what you did there. Wait. Thank you. Okay. Is that it? You know, Cloudy, you want to help out? Thank you. You can't tell, but I'm dying laughing right now. I'm glad I get laughs out of you guys, if nothing else. Wait a minute, now that I think about it, how did the Luma come back? I thought he left with his mama. Screw the cannon again. Really? A prankster comet there? I'm guessing it's not the boss itself, let alone the credits. Kinda wanna... I don't even have enough power stars for... Okay. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. It's not optional. Wait, how many bits do I have now? Okay, I can afford him, finally. Barely, though. Sheesh, I really need to farm star bits. Holy crap. Because I know there's going to be more expensive than this one. I know there's at least one that's like, what, 2,000? I don't know. I just know there's a pricier one later on. Oh, these guys are gluttonous. Holy crap. Like, if some of them explode after, like, what, 200 or 300? How do you manage to tank 1,800 biddies? Does it just open the pathway, or is it another galaxy in of itself? Okay, it's another galaxy in of itself. When you succeed, you will eventually fail? Oh, gosh, Swan, that is such a pessimistic outlook, but I guess it checks out here. Oh, speaking of... Wait, is there booze here? Okay, I saw the Grim household, and I was assuming booze, but I guess not. Lash Black Galaxy. Flashback. End of flashback. Okay, no booze. Unfortunate. Unjordy La Fortunate. I don't know what the heck is coming out of my mouth anymore. Okay, I was about to say. eh, eh. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Eh, eh, eh. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ow! Okay, I did not mean to do that backflip, but that was pretty optimal. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Wait, where's the flash? Hello? Okay, I can make it. I can make it. Wait, can I not eat the pumpkins? No, I can. Okay. I guess Yoshi likes pumpkins. Well, to be fair, they're not bad. Especially when you make pumpkin pie. What the? Where am I? Oh, jeez. You know, get rid of this guy. Ugh. Nope, get rid of this guy first. Thank you. I have no idea where I'm going, but okay, there you go. Bring your own booze was banned from this world. Oh, it's this kind of stage. Okay. Bring your mudkip to work day. Honestly, guys, I've seen my little. I've seen the little mudkip I posted on community posts, right? Like, he's really small. Like, I can straight up attach him to what's that part of your pants called that you put your belt on? Oh gosh. Like, I can straight up hook it up to my pants and take it to work. Like, I doubt the guards are gonna care, let alone my boss and whatnot. But yeah, bring your mudkip to work day? It could be more or less literal, and I just realized I don't get Yoshi back. I'm sad now. They banned Bring Your Own Boo, and they banned Bring Your Own Yoshi. I see how it is. Bro, you chased me all the way here? Get a hobby, man. Not really a few years ago, Swamp. Like, back at Anaheim was back in August, man. Wasn't that long ago. It actually hangs around my desk the whole time, guys. Like, that's the one thing I made sure to take with me when I moved out of my parents' house. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would make a nice desk decoration, and here it is. Here he is right now. I wish I had a camera to show it, but I can always show it in community posts again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Wait, did I get the comment medal? Okay, I'm pretty sure I did. Belt loops? Oh, is that what they're called? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I could straight up hook up the mudkip because he has a little hook. I could straight up hook it up to my pants and take it to work because it's really small and really light. Yeah, 5 months ago, more or less. At least that's when I made the post. The first time I published him. Then again, I think I also made a post when the moment I bought it at Anaheim. Okay. This place looks kind of chill. I'm not gonna lie. This place looks kind of chill. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. This looks kind of terrifying. What is this place called again? Slimy Spring. Ew, why is it slimy? Steady. Yeah, I know. Thank you, game. Or sign. Why did these guys get killed at just flashing a light at them? Like, what type of type of a SpongeBob bald situation is this? Bald, bald, bald. My eyes. Oh gosh, I need air. I need air. I need air. I need air. Also, I need a lot of Starbits now that I think about it. Oh gosh, I need air. I need air. I need air. Just coins, the surface, anything, please. Oh gosh, I'm dead here, aren't I? I'm dead here. Bro, where are the air bubbles? Okay, there's one, but... No, wait, it's just a coin, isn't it? No, okay, it's both. Holy crap, that was close. They hate being flat. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. Leroy Jenkins. Okay. Oh, we did get Booze after all. Wait, where'd he go? Guess he went through the wall. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Gas, 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 I'm gonna step on the gas. Ow. Steady. Again, I need air. Wait, Swamp, why are you quoting me? Why is that? What's so wrong with needing air? What is... What's so wrong with that? Oh, this place is pretty. I could have sworn I've been here before, or I'm tripping. Hey, Captain. I grabbed the star, but I fell and got trapped inside that chest. It was so stuffy in there. Aww. That must have been very uncomfortable, my guy. I'm sorry. Glad you're safe, though. Underwater Booze. Yeah, is that the first time we've seen Booze underwater? I guess, Slump. I don't know. I don't know what's so funny about it, but sure. I just don't see it. But is that another pun? Breathtaking. Oh. Do I want to? I kind of don't, but I guess I kind of have to. I don't know. I guess it depends. What do I want to do first? Not gonna lie, guys. I kind of just want to explore the new world. A whole new world. Nope. No. No. I don't know what it is, but out of all the Disney love songs, I don't know what it is about A Whole New World that I just don't like. It just feels so cliche. Yeah, Swamp, I can breathe in outer space, but apparently I can't breathe. I can breathe in outer space, no problem, but apparently I can't breathe underwater. Mario logic, ladies and gentlemen. Almost as ridiculous as JoJo logic. Where the heck am I? Wait, hang on. I want that. I got greedy. I got very greedy. I got way too greedy there. Oh, you were being literal with it. Lilies of the Valley. Okay, these swamps are merciless. Holy crap. I don't know, Lonely. I don't remember too much about it. Okay, that's why it's so... That's why it seems so difficult. Okay. Okay, he doesn't reach me here, does he? Okay, I was about to say. Alright, where's that comment? Nope, okay. Okay, there's a right way to do it, and that was not it. Sheesh. They are very pretty flowers and they made the era breathtaking. Okay, I thought you were making a pun because I was saying, I need air, I need air. Okay. Wait, okay, I made it. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Okay, where's that comet medal? Am I gonna make it in time? I don't think I am. No, I am not. I got the medal, but at what cost? Like, to be honest, guys, as far as Princess of the Frog is concerned, I don't remember a lot of the songs except for the villain one. Are you ready? Are you ready? That's really all I remember for the most part, but you know what I mean. Okay, I gotta be quick about this. Excuse me. Okay, where's the other switch? Where is the other switch? Oh! I found the other switch. No, I didn't, but you no, I didn't, but I don't know where I was going with that joke, but okay, can the camera... Nope, I can't move the camera, so I really gotta clutch it when it comes to the comet medal. Oh, gosh. Oh, come on! Oh, gosh. You can blame my friends on the other... Okay, no, I more or less forgot the tempo. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but I'm guessing this is where I have to... No, I'm not gonna make it. You know what? Don't risk it. Don't risk it. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. At least I'm getting a lot of star bits, but... Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Ah, jeez. I can make it, I can make it, I can make it! No, I can't. No, I can't. Wait, there was a switch here this whole time? Okay. Oh, hang on, hang on. I believe, I believe, I believe. Finally, okay, okay. Okay. Swamp, here's the thing. One video, like I said, my review is saved to date. The script is done, but I kind of want to put it on hold until I survive this. Okay, I survived. I kind of want to put it on hold and get another video out of the way first. And as far as that video is concerned, I've done virtually nothing. No screenwriting, nothing. Okay, am I going the right way? Guess there's only one way to find out. Yeah, I had to go through here anyways. Okay, is this thing actually gonna catch up with me? It is! Oh, jeez! Oh, that was so close. Okay. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, wait, okay, what's the safe spot? Okay, it's here. It's here. It's here. We livin'. We livin'. They call me the liver. They call me the liver? What the heck is coming out of my mouth sometimes? Jeesh. Wait, does he? Okay, I was about to say. Wait, does he go through if I get rid of the block? You know what? I'm not about to find out. Okay, we livin'. Okay. I don't know, Swamp. I don't know. Sometimes I'm too focused on the game that I just speak impulsively. I'm living. They call me the liver. Like, liver? I don't know. Ugh. Luckily, I have an audience that more or less tolerates my stupidity, but at the same time, in retrospect, it's a little funny. Glad you liked it. Ugh. I'm glad you liked my last vignette. My pleasure, bro. If anything, liking it is just more or less my way of showing that, well, one, obviously that I liked it, but secondly, also that I read it. Rather than just going out of my way to message you and tell you, hey, I liked your vignette, and whatnot. Wow, already? Wait, do I have enough for the next one? What? Maybe we should just take for a break for a little while? I don't tell you how to live your life. No, wait, that's not how he said it. He said it, I don't tell you how to live your life. How did he... Okay, you know what? Let me look it up. I need to know exactly how he said it. Where's the Chrome tab? There you are.
I don't tell you how to live your life.
Yeah, there you go. I don't tell you how to live your life. There you go. Okay. I just wanted to look it up for the sake of accuracy. Truly an earthquake of weird sentences. Icy is not what. I don't know what I'm more baffled by. The fact that you think I'm not washed, or the fact that I need 8 more power stores to do this. Okay, I guess I don't have a choice. Wait, how much does that Luma cost? I can't see because of the freaking 2,000, and I'm only a 10th of the way there. Oh gosh. If this is purple coins, I'm walking away. I'm walking away. Yeah, the heroic moment for Juliet planned for a while. Yeah, I liked it. I liked the boot. Yeah, I can tell you put effort into it. Then again, you always do. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm on a timer? Okay, you know what? Just throw me into... And there's cosmic clones? Bro, who designed... What kind of masochist designed this? Golly, man. Yeah, so, honestly, oh my god, Swamp. PTSD to the extreme. Wait, is this the exact same area I was in before? Hold up. I didn't even get all of them, and I guess if it's any consolation, the cosmic clones die too. It's not, but make of it what you will. And the worst part is, the pizza's getting cold. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat, guys. It's just that, well, you know. Yeah, I know. I got a minute left. You don't gotta keep reminding me. Ow. Is there no means to heal myself, by the way? I don't think there is. Is that all of them? Use R to look around. Now you tell me. Now you tell me. Why the freaking cutscene? Hijo de la... What is this game? Is this... No. Just no. What is this? The cutscene preserved my momentum, so I literally just walked off without even looking. What is... Hijo de la bestia, este mendigo desgraciado, ¿quién diseñó esta madre? There's the Spanish. Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner, but there's the Spanish. There's the Spanish, guys. Oh boy. I'm freaking lit. I'm about to crash out after that whole incident. Golly, man. What? ¿Qué? Este plomerito. Ay, joder. Oh, goodness. These controllers, man. These controls. Oops. Wrong way. Ow. I kind of saw it coming, but I was willing to take it. ¡Ay, este sinvergüenza, no manches! Okay, Swap, that one doesn't even make any sense. What the frick just happened, man? Wait, how many lives do I have left? I'm not really paying attention. You don't make sense. Stop. Just stop. I know. Got a minute left. Doing better than last time, now that I think about it. Okay, I gotta remind myself, I gotta spare a couple squares for frickin' to make it back. Is that it? Wait, do the clones disappear? Please. Okay. I don't know what the frick happened last time, but okay. It's done. In the words of... Oh gosh. How the heck am I supposed to do this? Okay, I see a way. Barely. At least I think I do. Right? Okay, if I had not jumped so many times, that would have been impossible. Can we get an art piece of a mudkip flipping out in Spanish? How would they even draw that? how would they even, what would distinguish the mudkip from the rest of, to make him Mexican? What, like a sombrero and a mustache? I mean, I wouldn't hate that. You know what, it might seem stereotypical, but let me tell you, as a native Mexican, you got my approval. If that's how it's gonna go. Okay. Ay, al mando. Okay, I still need 7 more. Isn't there another pranky cut nearby? Yep, there's 2 here. Okay. Wait, I just realized it's 6:19. Okay, 1 more mission, guys, and then we'll call it. He has a sombrero. The mudkip a poncho? Yeah, a poncho, a sombrero, a mustache. It might seem stereotypical, but you know what? You got my approval, man. Put him in a taco costume? Okay, Pixel, that's a little much, man. That's a little too much. Wait, so... Now what? Okay, then. Yeah, no time to dilly-dally. I can't believe I just said dilly-dally so unironically. Okay, we living, I think. Can I? Okay, you let go by jumping. I was about to say, how do I do this? What would be a perfect Spanish name for him? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm not an expert when it comes to linguistics in this language, if anything else. Wait, no bonsai bill? Okay, sure. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just observing it. Of course it's a dead end. Yay, time wasted. El agua, amigo? That just means the water. Oh, wait, no, that works, Pixel, that works. The water. El amigo acuático? The aquatic friend? I don't know, man. But then again, are you drawing a mudkip or are you drawing Harry the Platypus? We're always so ecstatic, cause he's semi-aquatic. I don't know what the frick is coming out of my mouth, but you know what? Screw it. I'm having fun. Cloudy! Steady. Excuse me, pardon me. Okay, Yoshi is required. Oh gosh. Yep, I cannot long jump with this little guy, unfortunately. Why can't I? Okay, I was about to say, where's the cursor? Okay. A Dusknoir? Huh. It's a really edgy Pokemon, but hey, I guess in some ways it makes sense for the character. Steady. I should not be bothering with this. It's just a one-up. Okay, we got time. We got time. We got time. I have no idea how well I dodged that, but you know what? I'll take it. Oh, come on! Estaba bozada. Okay. Okay. At least they give us a checkpoint. Could be worse. A Minchino? Okay, you know what? Minchino makes perfect sense, because Minchino is a clean freak. Like, I don't know. I remember in the anime, a Minchino literally got caught by Bianca because one of her Pokeballs in her bag was so freaking dusty. And I think that's adorable. Wait, was I meant to grab more hourglasses? What am I missing? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Yoshi! Wait, is Yoshi required here? I want to say he is. Probably. I really don't know. He kinda is. Thank goodness for long jumps or I would be toast. Oh, Pixel, I mean, if you don't want to show it, that's fine, but I am kind of curious now that you mention it. Oh gosh, how the heck am I supposed to... Okay, that's the neat thing. I don't. That's the neat thing. I don't. Oh gosh, I'm not. Yep. No. I needed Yoshi. I needed Yoshi. Okay. Duly noted. Okay. That was very stupid of me. But it is what it is. Seriously though, I had like 40 seconds left over before the checkpoint, before I got KO'd once. Am I just supposed to... Yeah, they really expect me to scrape by with 12 seconds, okay. Or whatever, 12 seconds or whatever. Oh jeez. Steady. Either again, like I've said time and again, I'm bad at this game, or this is legitimately getting more difficult. Nope! Oh, the baby! Okay. Maybe I can do this. I don't know. Now. Okay, apparently it is possible without Yoshi, but it does make me a little sad that I don't have him anymore. Easy. Okay. Yin and Yang would have Meowsticks. That's kind of that's a match made in heaven, boo. That is a match made in heaven. I'm assuming male and female, respectively. I usually only to shoot some people IRL, but I can show some of it in Discord. Hey, Pixel, if you don't want to, then that's fine, man. I'm not gonna pressure you into it by any means. It's up to you, homie. But alright, guys. Okay, we've been at it for almost 4 hours. It is 6:30. I said I'd stop at 6, so... yeah, it's about as good a time as any to call it. So yeah, guys. And we got another mission. We'll leave it, you know what, we'll leave it at that, guys. We are... how many power stars do I have? 94. Okay, we're making good progress, guys. So, we're gonna leave it as this. Tomorrow... I think, yeah, I am gonna do... if I lose, I compliment the Casa Grandes tomorrow. We'll have to wait. We'll see. Like, I don't know. Maybe I won't be in the mood for it tomorrow, but we'll just have to wait and see. Shared some on Discord? Well, Pixel, for the sake of respecting your privacy in some capacity, I'm not gonna look at it on stream if that's what you want, man. But I don't know. It's up to you, man. And even then, we can look at it tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for sticking around. As always, if your heart soda's fire... ugh, heart soda's fire? Ugh. What am I... English. En inglés, morro. If your heart so desires, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on the socials. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow at around the same time. Once again, I'm Siba signing out. Take care, guys. Bye. Duly noted, Boot. Alright, guys. Take care. Also, happy Valentine's Day.